Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. EU Stage 3 being actually live streamed for the first time ever. Very excited to be here. Thank you guys for joining. This stream is sponsored by Call of Duty Mobile, so if you guys haven't already, you can download the game using the link down in the description. Currently in the process of loading in. So once we get loaded in, we'll be good to go. First match of the day is going to be Illuminati versus Heavens. What's the name of this team? Excuse me. Can I read this name fully? No, it will not elongate the name at all. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, we're going to be watching Illuminati versus Heavens something. Day is not awake yet, but verdict is. So that's a W. Currently, we are loading into the game. Thank you, everybody, for your patience, because I'm sure you guys are being so patient, and I'm sure that nobody in YouTube chat told me that I was late, right? Right, guys? Anyways, I've not consumed any of my coffee yet, so if I seem lower energy, it is due to that, and also the fact that my wife is asleep and I'm trying not to wake her up. So there you go. I wish the spectator client would actually load in. Yo.
Bobbert!
How's it going?
How's it going? Good morning.
Good morning. You sound very energetic.
Well, I literally woke up at 1:30 this morning and was like full adrenaline, ready to rock and roll.
I like never set alarms because my body typically naturally wakes up at 6 a.m. So anytime I do set alarms, my body like stresses out. So I woke up at like 1 and then again at 2 and then for the final time at like 4:27, 3 minutes before my alarm went off. So
you got that natural alarm going on. Let's go.
Why? Hello there.
Well, hello. I sent you like 6 messages this morning. I'm like, hey, bro, are you up? And literally responded to 4:01 my time, which is 5:01 right now.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm listening. I'm all ears.
I had to work at 6 a.m. yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked until 6 p.m. yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I casted until 11:30 p.m.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that sounds less than ideal.
Slept until the last minute.
Understandable.
All right, so I was just running through the schedule of the day with stream, and we had just got to the point where we were talking about the second matchup. I feel like our path today is going to be nothing but bangers after that second round.
I would think so. I think it'll be nice and spicy after that.
Absolutely. First 2 rounds are probably going to be like cupcake matches. I think one of the ones that I really wanted to see, that second round. Let me take a look at it. I want to say it was Light. Light might actually have a good matchup, but I don't think we're going to get into that one. I think the matchups that we've got planned so far. Let me go back through here on this. It is going to be... Oh, it is going to be a banger. It's going to be Oxybite, who is actually going to be taking on potentially Mont, which is actually Lux of Turner. They were both Mobile Mayhem teams. So nice. I think that one has a second round impact. Third round is going to be a banger, of course. We're going to get Nova and Animus. Fourth round is going to be a Bog Champ. I think that's going to be actually an epic one to follow up the Nova and Animus one, which is going to be potentially Light and Limitless, which Limitless is formerly 5%, which was also Anarchy at one point, which was pretty stacked. It's got Onur, it's got Boot, it's got Rasmo, it's got Hisoka, Mojito, all tier 1 players, all like top caliber players. It's going to be them against formerly Asilium, basically.
Ooh, okay. What's the name of former Asilium?
Light.
Okay, gotcha.
And they were also FN at one point as well for last season of Mobile Mayhem.
Okay.
All right.
So obviously Animus and Nova are probably like top
Two
two.
wins.
Who are the other teams to watch outside? Obviously you said Light, which is former Animus or Asilium, not Animus.
EUE, Illuminati, Limitless, Oxabite, and I think the last team is going to be a toss-up. I think it's going to be Mod or Anarchy. Just
Okay.
depending on how they play it out.
If there's a top team that has a chance of getting knocked out surprisingly early, who is it?
Inside the top 6, I don't think it's possible. If it is, it's going to be the loser of the Animus and Nova matchup, and that's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's, you know, an upset alert that could come through. Morale could be down. Obviously, you're facing up against, you know, these are arch rivals. I think these two teams in particular have what it takes to be top 2 teams, but the fact that 117 Not Found's not at the bottom of the bracket and it's these two at the top, that's tough, dude. I think this is probably going to be a make or break situation for one of those teams.
All right. Well, I am fully
I would
prepared for
definitely
the
say that's,
action. Verdict, can I just add you?
Yeah.
What's your username?
It's capital V.
Oh wait, I think I just got the friend request.
There we go.
I did. There we go. Excellent. All right.
What name is 117 playing under now? They're not. They're not in the tournament. They're actually not going to be playing. So let me tell you about that situation too. There was originally supposed to be 6 players. Lucky's underage. Genius didn't qualify for stage 2. So therefore, they're literally sitting on 4 players.
I'm assuming I probably need to be full face cam when we're in the lobby, or do they have a
that's what I
password
got.
on? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I've got the bracket in the background too.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. I'll put that up on the side. All right, all right.
All right, we're in the lobby.
For everybody that's confused, we're just in
Illuminati,
the lobby
we've
waiting
got-
for everything to start. I was the last one to join because I'm
the
slow
name
like
of this.
that.
For heaven's sake, go to hell. I think that's the name of it. Pretty unique.
That's a team name?
That is their team name listed in the website.
That's such a long
Yeah.
name, but all right.
I think we can call them heaven's sake for short. So
Yeah.
Day, you getting energy drinked up, bro?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. I'm literally on my 2nd cup of coffee.
Yeah, I just took my first sip of coffee, so I'm working on it.
Let me hold this cup.
Also doing the impossible don't wake up the wife challenge.
Oh, good luck with that, bro.
Yeah, you're.
Okay. So we're watching Illuminati, which is number 22. Oh, that's the team that they're playing against. That's their actual name. Okay.
And I think one of these players has to turn off their streamer mode too, if I'm not
Gotcha.
mistaken. Let me go ahead and put it in.
Who's the best player in this matchup? I recognize Nev, Lydia, and Brixa.
You know, big shout
Rondo.
out to Game Battles giving Brixa and Lydia an opportunity to get back.
Right?
Well, I mean that was.
Hot
When I
champs.
first saw that on Twitter that they weren't going to be playing, I was like, no.
Oh wait, why not?
shot, right?
Just because of the like the new connection system?
No, they qualified just with like their friends. Like they qualified for stage 3 with a group of friends, but not necessarily the team they intended to play with. And so at first they were locked into that group of like.
Yo, my God,
Yeah.
Grimmity coming through with the 28 Raiders. Let's go. Oh, I thought I was muted. Sorry, Chad. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah, I don't think
All right.
Extreme is in the lobby. I think we're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna leave.
Professional me. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh
All right. Is anybody else loading in slowly?
I was loading in slowly. I'm now leaving.
Oh. Oh, I'm in. Wait. All right, I'm real slow.
Yeah, I'm already out. All right, chat. How's it going? Good morning, everybody. Yes, the LCAR and the KSP are coming soon. Yes, yes. QQ9 got buffed? Yes, yes. If you guys are wondering about the patch notes, and there's a lot of them, you can check out the Bobby Reacts video.
Okay, there we go. Quick game, right?
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I have fixed all of the.
Chat, we gotta make sure I put my face cam in a correct position. I think middle is probably gonna be the best spot. Actually, no, like right there, I think is good to go. Okay. Are you guys in?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm more so trying to solve OBS issue.
Let's go. OBS
Pogchamp?
issues for the win. Pogchamp.
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Hardpoint identified.
All right.
Close. Fight harder.
You said Rondo is another good player to watch?
Rondo is a great player to watch, as well as Nev.
Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a QXR in play? What the freak is happening?
I would say Gone and Search and Destroy definitely going to be a factor as well. So we'll be on the lookout for that. But off the rip here, this is a pretty commanding lead. I mean, you can kind of expect these kind of things for a round one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
especially for a 256 team bracket.
yes, absolutely. One of the things that I've always said, when we're doing like qualifiers or our main series is, by this point, me, you, Verdict, we've seen a majority of the players that are going to be your kind of key players to watch, right?
Yeah.
You get your exceptions here and there, your washies and things like that. But this deep into the mix, like a third big year for COD Mobile. If we haven't seen your name yet, probably not going to be a team full of ringers,
Yeah,
It's,
I'm gonna be honest with you too. Go ahead.
Scoreboard's evening out a little bit right now. It's not nearly as lopsided as it was off the start because it looked like there's going to be a bunch of people playing for nukes, but there's the streamer mode kid. I don't know who it is, but they're looking pretty solid. Tarek is looking pretty solid. I don't know if they're going to be able to maintain it, but looking pretty good right now.
Well, a little bit of first game jitters, right? You get into the mix, you get into the swing of things. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, this is like extremely early for most of these guys. These pro player sleep schedules.
Who won from India and
literally
Latam?
going to bed around this time,
I
right? I
volume down a
remember
little.
Spock talking to Balance a few seasons ago.
If you want to know the results for India and Latam, you can check out the COD Mobile Esports account. I can link
kind
it.
of a change of pace, right? You get into a flow state.
But the overall
midway
winner
through
was
the game,
Godlike,
start getting a
and
little bit woke up, but
oh, what was the
I
other
hope
winner?
these guys got some good
Who's
numbers.
Latam? It was like a surprising winner.
Well, one would
FR
certainly
Bulls?
hope.
I want to say.
This is a big event, right? This is kind of your first big step to get to those stage 4 and stage 5 moments, right? Obviously, you had stage 1 and stage 2, but those were a little bit more relaxed than what we have here today. This is kind of where that time is finally starting to pay off. We had that opportunity where you had to play ranked, which has its ups and downs, right? But now we're here. This is going to be your organized teams versus your organized teams, and this is really your first chance to get to show off. And big shout out to Activision and Game Battles for giving us, as well as Extreme, the opportunity to get into these stage 3 matches this year. That was a big thing last year that I think a lot of people didn't like, was not being able to see these games. And this year we've got that chance.
Yeah, definitely a big W. I think that was one of my biggest requests for COD Mobile Esports coming into this year, was having like some way for people to watch, because like everybody, even when I talked about just get rid of the way they do stage 3, don't do a 256 team bracket, everybody like brings up a valid point. There's no way for newer teams to get recognized, and obviously like for us who understand how the competitive scene works, like understanding the gap between that top 56 or top 256 team and the skill level of a team like Nova and Animus. Like, it's a lot bigger than people understand, and so a lot of it's not necessarily like, oh, we just need to get recognized. Like, people, once they get to that level of the competition, like, they're gonna be recognized in some capacity or another. But at the same time, it is nice for those newer teams and those guys that normally wouldn't be able to get to play on a big broadcast to actually be able to get some love from the community.
I completely agree. I mean, everybody's a nobody until they're somebody, right? You got to start somewhere. Obviously, you take a dip into the deep end, and you know we're getting a.
Where is this streamed on? My YouTube and my Trovo.
Close, you know, but at the same time, who's to say that this team doesn't come back or this team doesn't, you know, absolutely perform in a search and destroy? So I feel like it's a big dub for a 256 team bracket for stage 3.
Oh, Rondo's on a 16. Uh-oh.
Streaks,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
sitting on him right here.
Gets the info from the Pred as well.
With a Peacekeeper, too.
Uh-huh. I'm curious if he picked that up or... Oh my god.
That was a little bit rough.
Oh, it was close. Oh,
Does
my.
have a cluster and a dragon.
He sees him
fire
right
as
there.
well,
What
so
the... Oh my gosh.
He doesn't make it to the nuke. You know, he's obviously. Ooh.
No!
Oh!
Oh, pain and suffering. Oh, that was going to be a nice way to start the day. That's unfortunate.
Strike incoming.
Dang. That was a good try, though.
That was a good try. Got a little too greedy peeking that top side.
Yeah, I don't think the second shot was necessary. Unfortunate.
It's all right. It's all right. It's, I mean, he did all that with a Peacekeeper, bro. What's that build? It kind of looked like...
I mean, the
something
Peacekeeper's
similar
gotten
to-
buffed like 17 seasons in a row, so it's about time somebody started using it.
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of EU pros using it. I watched Grizz use it the other day, and he was absolutely frying. So that might be one of the more surprising guns that we see a little bit more today. The EU players have always been more creative with their meta choices.
And I was just noticing he wasn't even using the Peacekeeper. He picked it up off of Lydia's body.
Yeah.
Friendly airstrike
All right.
incoming.
Well, pretty big slowdown after the first minute of the game, but who knows?
Hunter killer drone.
Heaven's
What,
sake,
2 points
that
first 2 points?
S&D is the underdogs mode, so we'll also get to, or at least I will get to commentate the new S&D settings for the first time.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm gonna
Overtime
take
in
this.
full effect.
I'm gonna take this opportunity real quick to just restart my computer and see if I can get it fixed real quick. Only took me a second.
Okie dokie. Nuking in finals? Guys, this is not remotely close to finals. This is round of... Well, I guess it's not round of 256. It's like round of 64 or something.
You sound terrible on here, Marshy. What are you talking about, bro? Marshy literally coming in chat. It is 4:18 Central Time, and the freak is gone. Why Bobby sound terrible on here? Do I need to turn his volume down?
Maybe I'm using the wrong mic in Discord. Voice should be the right mic. Well, now that I look at it, yeah, it probably is my volume, and it probably doesn't help that my input is set at 100%. So let me drop my input and see if that helps. You'll probably
Say
need
something
to
for me again.
You'll probably need to adjust my levels, but I dropped it pretty significantly.
Push it up just a little bit.
Okay. 1 second. Let me back out so they can start if they need to. Voice and video. I'll do it like 70.
Perfect.
All right.
There we go. All right. Well, post game report. A lot to not a lot. 250-37. Game started off a little slow or a little, close. But as the game progressed, you talked about it, the talent that kind of divides these teams who are up and coming versus the teams who have been there, kind of done that, not necessarily in a top stage format. But I mean, these are mobile mayhem teams. These are teams who practice against top tier teams on a regular basis.
I'm drinking coffee, chat.
Who knows?
What's new S&D settings? So new S&D settings. There's overtime now, so it can go all the way to 20 rounds now, which is a pretty big change.
Obviously, it's a chance for a potential game 3. That is if Brixa and Lydia and Gone don't just absolutely pop off here in the search as well. Let's take a look at the. I know it's all pretty much the same maps and everything for the first round.
How many games per matchup? I think it's best of 3 until
is it
like quarterfinals, and then I think it's best of 5, and then I think best of 7 for the championship.
For Search or Destroy?
It looks to be that way. You know, I've been playing with Ferg and Sano a lot recently, so it's all on EU servers. I'm very curious whether or not I end up seeing stream snipers in some of these matchups.
You have a delay on, right?
No, stream snipers as in like.
Oh, I was. Okay. I was like, Bobby, hello.
Yeah, different thing.
I just got back in my defense. So.
It's all good.
All right.
Have you guys commentated any like overtime S&D games yet?
I've had 1 or 2 go to like 14 or 15 rounds. Or Gil had one go to he had like 2 of them go to round 20.
Oh my gosh. And then once it gets there, it's just like first to 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Hey, Miney, how's it going? What kind of coffee? It's latte.
I think I can get down with a few extra rounds of Search and Destroy. It definitely makes it intense.
Yeah, I can't wait to see people dropping 50 bombs in S&D.
Right. My thing is, I dig the change. I dig the update. I love the fact that we're making it a little bit more competitive. Search and Destroy has been first 6. I think that's a little low. So the 7 mark is, getting there. But when are we going to start to see, the back and forth? Like one team on attack and then the next round they go to defense.
That is a good question. I don't know. I also don't exactly know what you're asking.
Like in CDL, where one round they attack.
Yeah. That's. I feel like that was the more necessary change, and I was a little surprised that we didn't see that as the S&D change, as opposed to the overtime. I like the overtime. I like the change that it presents and everything else, but I didn't feel like it was something that people were like, "Oh, we really need this."
I think I could even survive with like if it rotated every 3 rounds or something, or 2 rounds. Yeah. Just I mean,
I don't know. I think they need to go full in if they're gonna make an adjustment like that. I think they need to do it every other round.
I do agree, but just at this point, anything would be, in my opinion, like from a viewer standpoint, would be if you're going to 7, right? Don't have 6 on,
Yep.
6 in a row.
Okay, everybody finally ready to.
2 tier 3 teams in overtime battle. 20 rounds of just straight trolling. Yo, who let this guy in chat? Get him out of here.
All right, time to see some god tier snipes from randoms. These guys could be iPad players, so you know what? You never know.
I know that was a pretty big thing last year. Was there were a lot of teams, specifically in like stage.
Is it Masters?
4, the stage 4 in Masters.
Yep.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Who are these guys?" And that was it. That was the whole thing. We'll see.
Rondo feeling aggressive. Uh-oh.
Yeah, very aggressive.
Uh-oh.
Oh, baby.
Might have to rethink the strategies after that one. That was I would say that was a little bit of an ill-advised push, just with no information from any of your teammates. They're getting wiped off the board right now.
Yeah, that's the push of a team that doesn't have any respect for the opponent.
Yeah, that is exactly my thought. They're like, oh, we just kill everybody.
It's like, look, we ran him over in the hard point. Wasn't even close. Like first 2 points, it was a nail biter, but
Just play TDM.
that third point opened up, bam. That didn't work out too well.
Whoa, Konchak. Okay.
Okay, the Kashka.
I mean, obviously they're not pro players, but they made it this far for a reason, so. Ooh, lands an nade too? Wait, do you see? I thought he saw Brixa, but she saw him first.
The bomb has been planted.
Some zesty shots.
It's all up to you now.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Heaven's sake, not looking too shabby.
No, not at all.
Defused.
For heaven's sakes, man, put it on.
For the next round.
Congrats, I appreciate it, Eric.
All right, I gotta get
Who's
some
hosting?
love to Khan because bro literally hit some pretty sick jump shots.
Yeah, that was I mean, that's the thing, like there's some randoms in rank. Oh, he hit markered right there. That's tragic. There's some random rank warriors that might not have the discipline to practice on a consistent basis with a team, but they're absolutely twisted. Especially the S&D
good
warriors.
shots. The guy who was on streamer mode's got pretty good alert awareness. Good shots too, good aim. High potential. There we go. Round's gonna be reeled in. This is a 1v3 though, so it's Sakashka.
Yeah. He's no Iferg. Iferg would have clutched that.
Iferg would have clutched that 10 times over.
Everyone in chat type yup.
Oh my god, guys, I figured it out.
Nice. What'd you figure out?
I must have at some point in time regenerated my stream key
Yeah,
Ah.
there we go.
after
That happens.
last night. I'm like sitting here, I restarted my computer, I'm trying to figure out why it won't connect. And I'm looking at the stream key and the stream key is different.
That'll do it.
Oh. Yeah. So give it another shot.
Oh
The
my.
pain was having to wait like a 60-second delay for it to tell me that it won't connect, you know?
Yep.
That's when you turn the delay off, and then if it does connect,
Test it. That probably would have been
stop
smart.
it and then return it. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have
Hey,
been
look,
smart.
look, I've had several BR tourneys where I've got like 5-minute delay on. Ain't no way I'll wait 5 minutes to see if that stuff's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I mean, listen, Rodix, you're a smart dude, okay?
No, I've waited 5 minutes like several times. It did not pan out.
So
All right.
you learned the
I
hard
learned
way.
from
Gotcha.
failure, okay?
All right, Konchak. Give us a reason to talk about your snipes right here. He had the one nice jump shot, and then he's had nothing since then. You know what? Forget that. I'm watching Morningstar because he's got 6 right now.
He's actually opted to snipe too. Missed that one.
Does he go for the wallbang? Oh,
Where did that shot even come from?
I think gone. Wait.
Top wood.
Wait, what?
Top wood, bro. Literally
Huh?
top wood.
It's all up to you now.
I'm trying to think. Would that have been like threaded through a window? It had to
Yeah,
be.
it had to have been.
I don't know if that's a line of sight I was aware of.
Come on, Bricks.
Bricks. Ooh,
Okay.
a little quick scope.
Little Bricks.
Oh,
Spicy. Oh, she wants the 1v4.
little bit of desync there. Definitely cost her that one, at least from our
Yeah.
viewers' sake. You know, I remember, a big one last year was, there was a shot where Tech had a perfect headshot lined up and got a hit marker, and
Oh my-
everybody was so confused. Oh,
So good.
She gonna get the 1v4.
it's
Clutch
looking
or kick,
quite possible
Brixton?
right now.
Oh, if I'm the other dude, I'm definitely waiting for the plant right here, right? I mean,
Does he have bomb confirmed down? If he does, he's
He does.
probably just
He's got
chilling
to.
right now.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, there it goes.
does he get the last bullet? Oh my gosh,
tough.
that's tragic. Oh, he's dead.
It's 16
Oh,
seconds.
she doesn't
The
look.
plant's coming
Oh.
through. She's gonna get it. Well played.
She's gonna get it.
Yeah, and that
She
was one of
pushed
those
it, though.
moments. That was one of those moments where
There's
I'm
no idea.
talking about with COD Mobile. You know, sometimes you're not going to see those little rotations out of the corner. We may have gotten to see Brickster rotate there,
Oh my gosh.
but you know, sometimes with your hands on the screen, it can definitely cause issues. And that's a brilliant rotation coming out of Brickster here. Smoke is popped, and this gives Brickster an opportunity to push on in.
Oh!
He's got a couple hit markers here. Gets the kill. Oh
That's
man.
tough.
The fact that he
but
saved the smoke that long, that's actually
Save
huge.
Too big brain.
Yeah.
Big brain. Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Discipline you gotta have to have the smoke. Wait for that long.
Yeah, I mean, especially like across the board, most pro players, especially not like random top 256 teams, most of them just chuck it at the beginning of the game and hope something good happens with it. The fact that he waited that long and was able to use it to win the round, that's huge.
I think somebody played too much Search or Destroy during the Persistence era. That's why I watched a Bobby video or two, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, breaks the snipes are still on point. I think they're focusing up now. Uh-oh. Take it back. Oh, there we go.
Lost that round.
Oof, a little dicey right there. Is this getting streamed on YouTube? So, right now, me, Verdict, and Day, and Extreme, who's a Spanish caster, are the only people streaming this.
Underdogs got a lead. Now we got to flip sides, and they're on the attack, and they're full set into B. Only one person there, and that's Brick.
Oh, somebody's dying.
One person.
Nobody's dying? Nobody's dying? Finally.
One.
Oh my gosh. That could have very well been a 4-piece, and it was only one.
Yes. Yes.
That was truly unfortunate.
I'll tell you what, Morningstar got to be happy taking down Brickster there after Brickster almost came through with the clutch, but now it's a 1 versus 4.
Oh, we got
and
turned
Rondo getting things up. At
that's
first when it happened, he was probably like, oh, good, she's down. That sniping talent's done.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
well, I think it was a little bit too late at that point. The rest of the team kind of got walked through, and now we've got a 1-point lead, but there's obviously a whole lot of gameplay left potentially.
Okay.
First blood coming through. Trades. Bricks is still alive. There's one. Just the way she lines them up, dude, just so nasty. Look at that. 2-piece. 3. Easy. Just too easy for her.
Whew.
It's in.
Comeback is in full force right now. All right, I feel like I just have to watch Brickster for the entire rest of the game.
I mean, I don't think I've swapped it since.
Yeah, but she's got 10 right now. Definitely been a big factor. We've been watching a little bit of Rondo as well, so.
I'm about to say, there's no way they try to go B again after.
Rondo with an aggressive push right up to Woods, going to pick up 1, and now he does have Bambi kind of on top of him here, but the rest of Bambi's team, heaven's sake, has absolutely fallen apart. Bambi taking some shots. You've got Rondo on the push. In fact, you pretty much the whole Illuminati squad on the push over here. Rondo slides the corner and picks up the kill, and just like that, we've got Illuminati in the lead now.
Yeah, 4 rounds in a row. I'm still very surprised we're seeing a QXR in play. Just because it is. Oh, and there we go. Bambi switches over to the CBR. That sounds about right. Probably got yelled at by his teammates for using a bad gun and losing the gunfight because of it. So that makes sense.
Well, I mean, it was a 1v4. Like, how much arguing can
Hey,
you do with a 1v4?
Listen,
You know what I'm
this is their only chance. You know.
saying? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, I mean, it's a double elimination. This isn't their only chance.
Oh, Brickster. Oh. Right.
It's a little bit of a Joe Woe right there.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of movement.
All right, well, Rondo does pick up an extra kill, and now Gone rotating over, was looking for 1, gets taken down by Morningstar Lydia. This girl has been an absolute legend with the Deagle in past seasons, for example, of Europe or the Girls League as well, and certainly something I expect to see her pull through this year. I think really she made a big name for herself early last year, right, on the XOXO roster. You know, they came in, and I think it was they knocked out Stamina, right?
Uh
In Masters, is that correct?
oh. Who did?
XOXO.
XOXO.
Yeah.
Which would have been where Lydia, like. That's what I said, Lydia. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Bricksta.
No.
I don't
No,
think
Lydia with the
Brixa was
D1
on a Masters roster, right? I could be wrong.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah.
No. Could have been. Should have been.
Oh, nades. I don't think any of them connected.
I
Definitely a winnable round, though.
Just pushed up right through container, dude.
Bro, that tech laser. Oh my gosh, you got. Oh, there's two of them. I didn't realize. We could end up in an overtime right now unless Nev does something crazy. Checking his corners. Nothing. Contract's gonna get spotted for sure. What? Oh my gosh. I thought he was gonna see him for a second. Morningstar. Woo! Wins the gunfight. One more round win and we go to OT. It's win by 2, right?
Win by 2. So
Yeah.
They
By
can
2,
still win.
correct.
They can still win here.
Yeah.
The enemy has the bomb.
But I mean, who doesn't want to see a game 3 this early on? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Control, baby.
I just want a 20-round S&D. That's all I want.
You know,
I'm just thinking of the
all-
potential YouTube watch time on a 20-round S&D. I'm like, ooh.
It might happen today.
Oh my
We
gosh.
have playing. We might not get to see it, but it might happen today.
Lydia just got flicked on hard. That was actually kind of a nasty spray. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but it looked good. All right, this Bricks to clutch the 1v4.
The bomb has been planted.
Bomb down.
You got to get this first player right here, bro.
Mhm.
Right here on the corner.
I don't think the timing's gonna be there. Oh, it is.
You've got it. You got to be in a better position than that, bro. That's
Yeah.
out in the open.
It's just too free.
I mean, I don't care how good your gun skill is. That's
You got to be playing a better angle than that.
yeah,
first
it's
of
a
all.
little too zesty for me, bro.
They were peeking no sniper angles. Yeah, that was well played.
Oh, that's tough.
OT it is.
Nice work.
Let's go.
Next round.
All right, chat. My first time ever spectating overtime in COD Mobile.
Drop the bomb.
Bricksa on 13. Rondo on 13. Morningstar. Yeah, 14. Leading the lobby. Coming up clutch for the squad. Oh, concussion. This is a risky push. First one pays off. I think he saw the head peek over the bomb. Oh, you see Rondo right there?
Oh,
Ooh.
good push. Oh,
Yeah.
that's tough. I mean, you're at the bottom of the staircase. You're expecting them to stay down, and all three of them to push up.
Yeah,
Perfect shake.
that was a clean round right there.
Ready up.
That's a strong arm if I've ever seen one.
I'm definitely glad we have the lead by 2 rule coming in though. It's for matches that are close like this. Like
Yep.
this is a team that, you know,
The bomb.
found their pockets of life in the hard point, right? But never really
Yeah.
seemed to stand a chance. You know, we get them into the search and destroy, and now this is like a totally different team playing as far as what kind of fight they're putting up. And you know, largely that is going to be due in part to Morningstar, as you mentioned, with 14 kills on board. But I mean, the rest of the team's doing, you know, fairly solid as well. We're 7 kills, 6 kills, 7 kills, 8 kills. So they're definitely keeping up with some of the bigger names in the European scene right now. So
2v2. Definitely
Oh, this is
winnable
a
for
free kill,
heavens.
Rondo.
Woo!
Free kill. Oh,
Big read.
push it. You gotta push it. There.
Oh,
Let's go.
good close for Illuminati right there.
Ready up.
Good close.
Good teamwork right there too. You get the call out.
No, Ferg, they don't have to win 2 in a row. They got to win by
Literally
2.
hit one, and that was it.
So basically, now
Dave,
it's
I
first
gotta
to
say,
7, unless it's
I
like
gotta
within
keep an eye
1,
on
and
this
then
team.
you keep going back and forth,
Loses
and it
right
can
because,
potentially go all the way up to 20.
That search was epic. The hard point.
Yeah. I was
I mean,
pleasant.
like Dave said, I think it had its pockets. I would say pocket of success early on, but
Draw. Stand down.
So do we have to wait 50 minutes to watch another match?
is it over with already? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Because I think it's best of 3 for the first.
2
I
rounds.
believe so, yes. Hopefully not. Not.
I know they have all the teams loaded in, so I'm curious if we could get invited to another one or. Good lord. Already almost had a 20 bomb in S&D.
I'm gonna let you ask.
Yeah.
That is all you.
Well, I mean, 50 minutes between matches. I mean, that's not too bad of a wait, right?
Yeah, let me.
Kind of a lot.
I guess I'll just play ranked for 50 minutes.
Oh.
I haven't gotten to watch Control yet. I really want to watch somebody play Control.
You didn't miss out on much at first. Spawns were kind of wonky. Well, I mean, I had a lot of hope for it. Thank God they updated the spawns. I don't know how upgraded they are or how updated they are in that sense.
What happens when it goes to 20? So basically, whenever it hits 20,
probably
it's just first person to 20.
Most potential to be one of the better game 3 modes. I mean, domination, I get it, man. People just
Or first team to 20.
like what they're used to, right?
Yeah.
But seeing Control be played in a CDL format, it's just uncomparable. I don't think you could ever toss domination as a competitive game mode. After seeing that form be played out, those rules, the way it's played, the lives, I think the updated changes could definitely make Control an absolute beast of a game to see.
I do want to ask Bobby while we got you here. What are your thoughts on kind of the way Control actually plays out? Because if you look at your console counts, right, your Vanguard is the most current. When you're out of lives, you stop respawning.
Yeah.
Versus in COD Mobile, you still respawn even if your team only has 2 lives left. But if 2 players die and 3 are still alive, then it still ends the round. Is that something that you like? Is that something you'd like to see improved on? I mean, what
I was under the impression that in the changes that they posted about, that was something they were reverting. So I am pretty surprised that it's still playing out that way. I don't know. I feel like it probably wasn't intentional, but if it's still playing out that way, then maybe it's something that'll continue. But yeah, I think the more competitive format would be like the live counter is actually the live counter rather than I guess technically it's a respawn counter instead of a life counter, so
right, in
a way it gives you more lives, which in a 5v5 could be a good thing, but obviously, like you said, it is very different from the PC and console format.
All right, I'm taking a look at the brackets. Already updated.
Yeah, it looks like there's already a lot of games already done with.
Yeah. I think our second matchup that we're moving over to that I picked is a hand selection, just because they're 2 Mobile Mayhem teams, or 2 teams that have participated in Mobile Mayhem. It's Mont and I don't know how to pronounce this. It's either Oxybite or Axibite.
Okay.
And who was on that team? I got my notes right here. That is... Oh, that's Denisio, Arzia, Melk, and Miz. Denisio played for several different teams. At one point, he was playing with some of the guys from XOXO after they disband. RZM's cracked. Melk is pretty handy with a shotty. And, of course, Mon is the old Lux Eterna team who went through qualifiers, made it to the playoffs, didn't make it past the first what are the quarterfinals, but showed a lot of promise. So
okay.
And I think the only other matchup that would be remotely worth watching would be I mean, probably the EUE 99 matchup, which again I don't know who 99 is, but no, that matchup does look good. That's actually Sim, who played for Singularity a few years back.
Okay. What team is that?
It's 99.
Gotcha.
But he's the only name that I recognize. So
okay.
And to be fair, the first couple of rounds probably will present us a lot of opportunity to spectate players that we've not.
What
seen
country is
before,
this?
just
it's not a
because of the
specific country.
size of
It's
the
a
event
it's the
that
European
so,
region.
I
Animus
certainly
vs
think it's
Nova
something
win
to
should
at
be
least,
round
kind
3,
of
I believe.
consider and
Should be
measure.
right here. So
As
hopefully
we get
we'll
deeper
we'll
on
I
in,
will
I fully
100% get
expect
to watch
more
that.
of
I
these
can go ahead and
teams are
promise
gonna
you
have
guys.
players that we've seen. Some of them maybe sprinkled around some extra teams. Some of the players that we've maybe seen not be as relevant in the competitive scene, but are still there. And then you'll obviously have some of your top teams. Well, we were talking earlier. We've obviously got the likes of your Novas, your Animus, your Illuminatis. One of the big names that we don't see is going to be 107 found though, and that's
Yes,
a bit
Chase,
rough.
the
I
European
really hope to see
region.
those
Not
guys.
not every
Yeah, I
region
think
is
that's
just
a
one
huge L
country.
for,
That's just for
the competitive
Japan
scene
and
and I don't
India.
say that trying to be
all the
biased
other
or
regions
anything
are like
that. I say
actual
that because
regions.
It's just the reality.
with-
North
well,
America, Latin
it's
America.
a sad reality. It's basically now what could have been 4 top-heavy teams who could, kind of balance out a bracket where, I mean, you got to get to a Final Four at some point. And it's pretty much a toss-up now. So this is going to be pandemonium. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be upset. I don't. There's not a lot of balance without 117 in the bracket. And it also could make for some potential round 3 or round 4.
All right, chat. Well, how's everybody doing?
Not as eventful as it could have been.
It looks like somebody in my YouTube chat is trying to find themselves a
And also,
team.
the guys have worked
It's a little
so
bit
hard.
late,
Man,
my
I
guy.
praise that team
Is it possible that I join a
from
friend
being
who
just
plays
some of the
stage
most
3, then I'll invite
inconsistent
you?
Players, like I didn't never knew
I
what kind of,
don't know if that's going to be allowed.
performance they were gonna
I
have
don't think that they would allow that.
rolling into
Like if they
facing
really
off against
it-
the top tier
if they
teams,
really want
it was hit
to
or
and
miss
we're
with
not in
other
a
points.
match that's
But
already been predetermined,
towards
then
the
maybe.
end of the last season, bro,
But
it was like, I mean, they made it to the finals. Granted, they wasn't close against
Right.
Animus. It was probably one of the best performances I've seen out of them. And then on that note, we literally end up with them not even being able to play. As a matter of fact, we don't even end up being able to see any of those players, contribute. Lucky, I had no idea dude was underage. It's a 60-second delay, chat.
Wait, who's underage?
Lucky.
One of the best snipers in EU. Top 3. I would throw Marvel Narcs and
specifically
of course him up
for
there.
consistency. For consistency, right?
Exactly.
Not always like your flashiest
Mhm.
sniper in the scene, but definitely someone that you can rely on to come in and be putting up a solid number of kills, be getting those first bloods early on. So yeah, definitely interesting to find out.
Are we is there potential that we're gonna start early? I think I just got a friend request. Or are they just getting
Yeah, I
things
did
ready
too.
ahead of time?
No, I think we're gonna go ahead and roll into the action, bro. I think
Because we already have our
Or-
qualifiers for
yeah.
this matchup, right?
exactly.
Okay. I'm down.
Now, what I will say after this, we're gonna bounce into the losers bracket for 1 round, and then we'll be back up in round 3 for Animus and potentially Animus and potentially Nova.
Gotcha. Okay, it's saying round 3 isn't until 11 a.m.
10 a.m.
Is that a bug or?
Well, if you look at it, the time spacing between the matches and everything, it's an hour and a half. So it would be 3 rounds that we go through already. It's round 1 here, first side, second round, which is winner's side, and then third, we dip down into the losers bracket. That gives an hour and a half from there. So that would put us right at 11 a.m. start time.
Would it?
It would.
6:30 to 7,
No,
7 to
no.
8:30. Yeah, you're right. That would. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Trust, when I was picking these matches last night, I picked them in the order that I look. I was precise, bro. I was picking. I saw Extreme, and I was like, "There's no way Extreme's gonna get all the good matches. He's picking all the teams. That's who wants to spectate." I wouldn't try to bash him, Extreme, but I was like, "No. I got him. Okay, if he wants to pick those teams, he can have those teams at first. But we're going to get the bread and the butter in round 3."
To be honest, you're about the
round
best
4.
person to have pick the rounds for us to spectate,
Right?
though, because you've
I know,
you've
right?
obviously been the most stable person to have in the EU scene, and I'm,
Hey Ferg, how's
I'm
it going,
super glad
man?
I'm in a fortunate.
I have a 1 minute
position
stream
where
delay, just
I'll be
FYI.
able to cast the EU with you again.
True.
So let's hope that goes well this upcoming season. But you've been one that's always been there. We've had our other hosts in the past. Flo is obviously.
Are you
a big one
spectating
for
right
a
now?
bit.
We're getting ready to spectate.
Maxman,
Let me pull it up real quick.
But, I mean, you've been here and super.
We're gonna
consistent in
spectate
the scene for quite a while
Exabyte
now. I'm
versus
fantastic
Mont.
caster as
That's
well,
gonna be our
so,
matchup.
Having you
try.
be able to come through and really
Wins Cold versus
the
Shark?
matchups to pick was super
I don't think we know anybody
Well,
on
look,
Shark, do we?
I just learned from the best, bro. And
I think-
I'll
I think
quote
Shark
him
is mostly
in his
randoms.
most Respect. I am
Respectfully.
Marshy, and Marshy is Marshy. So
Oh,
therefore,
Is
honestly
Dariok?
thought
Yeah.
you were going to be quoting Bobby here.
Is that Dark? Is that the same person?
look,
Ineligible
I
gamer
was,
tag.
I was
Twitter?
ready for
Did
the
you see that?
I was literally your dad comment to come.
Oh no!
Wait,
no, no,
what?
no. Oh man, Marshy is like king of all like quotes, right? I just it's either I guess or I'm Marshy doing Marshy things. We're in Warzone the other night. It's him, Tech, and myself, and he's like, "Oh, dude, I don't know if I can go back and pick up this item." Goes back to pick up the item, couldn't find it. He's like, "I don't know if I'm gonna make it out alive." And he's like, "You know what? I believe because I'm Marshy and Marshy is Marshy." And I was like, "Bro, what does that even mean, bro? Like what?"
LOL.
Yeah, I had to post it on Twitter too. So, yeah, they're good to start for this next series. So this one's actually going to be good.
Okay. Are you
Has
in the
potential
lobby?
to go to game 3. I'm not yet.
Okay.
I did get added though.
Gotcha.
They're in a scrim right now. So, thank you, Tempo.
So
All right.
What are thoughts? We have a fair bit of downtime for these games.
I am now.
Especially-
I'm now realizing that I lied to my wife when I told her that I would be done by 1 p.m. But it'll be okay.
Oh,
She'll
yeah.
survive.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, absolutely.
Oh, definitely not.
I don't think I
as the
calculated
rounds
for
go
the
on-
losers bracket matches that we were gonna watch, and I didn't realize they
Well-
were spaced that way. So
Here's the
Okay.
thing: we only actually have to dip down into one losers bracket
Okay.
matchup. And right now, and I don't know if there's going to be downtime in between round 3 and 4 of the winners side of the bracket. Based off of what I saw, I think it's like a 2-hour gap. It may be. We might have to jump into a losers bracket matchup before. But round 3 and 4 is going to be golden. This round's going to be golden. Heck, even the losers bracket matchup that we see next is probably going to be.
if we're
pretty
gonna
decent,
play
too.
against Illuminati spectators, so I am going
And as long as it
to.
keeps
We
going
have
like
like a
this, we actually
dedicated
might be
schedule
able to,
already, so it's not like I can like hop in
shed
back
30
and
minutes
forth.
of time
Like
off.
once we start a match, we're gonna watch it all the way through. You guys are welcome to
5
try to
series, that
invite
would
like once we
be
get finished
2
with the
hours
match, but
almost, if,
I
that's
have
the
to at
case.
least watch the start of this next one.
Got Kings and
Granted,
chat,
they're not in
absolutely.
scrims in between, and whatnot.
But thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you
Yeah,
guys are enjoying the
yeah.
stream.
Kings and
I
chat,
love when Bobby
absolutely.
types
If we're
so
gonna
manly.
vote for Rookie of the season this
Watch
season.
Omega vs Low Kings.
Is it this
Oh,
year or is the season
true.
next
I
year?
gotta watch that after this next
I
match.
mean-
I'll watch that.
I mean, I'll vote for Kings.
After
Just,
this next
in
match,
the
I'll
pro
watch
player
that all the
role,
way
I got
through.
you.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I meant to take a look. I'm sitting here like I got blank bracket pulled up for chat to look at.
Okay. Thank you everybody for your patience. Obviously, this is not like traditional format.
This coffee's running through.
This
right
is
back.
very different just because it's not an officially broadcasted event. So not everything is optimized to be able to keep everything like packed together starting as soon as possible. A lot of it we got to wait for the brackets to finish and everything before we can actually play. So
Information.
Mystic is a name that sounds
All right,
familiar,
guys,
but
looking
it might
through
just be
our
because it's
bracket. I don't know
yeah,
if
I
you
don't
have it
really-
pulled up on your end, Bobby.
I don't recognize anybody in this team. I'm trying to identify like other potentially good matchups, but for the most part, I think the matchup that we have coming up
All right,
next
so,
is
moving on to
probably the
round
best
2, everybody.
option.
We've got Animus going to be going up against Prometheus.
I don't
And
really
keep in mind, we're
recognize
not gonna
anybody from
spectate
Mont, but
all
I
of these,
recognize
Jeff,
most of
but,
Axibite.
we
So
certainly will.
they said Mont was one of
hopefully have
the
some
probably like a tier
fantastic
2 or
games
3
ahead of
team
us.
that I think was at
Nova
least
does
trying to get in to
currently
Mobile Mayhem.
not
So
have a team
are there any
moved on
tourneys
yet,
where aim
but,
assist is
this will
required to be
the
off?
winner
No.
of French Warriors versus Azerty. We also have the Basement Kids versus Red Moon.
Did I drink
Anarchy
my
versus
coffee? I
Mystic,
did.
Limitless
I might
versus the winner of
honestly after the
Valor,
next one I might make
and,
another. I do
Devil
need to go get my
versus
water
the
from
winner of Royal
our
Izzy
room.
versus Mercy. Venom versus Subscribe to Lose. Light versus the winner of Team 416 versus Pyro Pop. Icy versus Nightclub. EUE versus 99. Illuminati going to be going on against JTC and W. Apophis versus the winner of Modern Invocation. Cold versus Shark. TGRX versus Risen. Mont versus Axibite. And Spectrum versus Fear. So those are going to be all your teams
No
that
hate
have
for you, but
officially
how
moved
much
on
was
so
your
far.
grade 12 / college? I don't understand how I would
It's gonna be
convey
a
that
long
as
day,
hate.
for sure. It is
How
definitely
much was it?
a long day. It should be
I
fun.
think tuition was like 6,000 or 7,000 a year for college.
Thanks for the.
I didn't really pay for like anything extra outside of just tuition. Like I did housing separate, all that, and I never bought
do
books.
that.
We do have a 1-minute stream delay, chat. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm assuming.
Interesting. Well, looks like it might be Jirei, General Gore, Zed, Ragox, and Bracy.
What's that for?
The Prometheus roster going up against Animus.
Ooh, that actually sounds like a decent matchup.
What team is next? Our next matchup is going to be the Axibite matchup.
I might have overlooked that roster. by the way.
Yeah, that's actually a solid roster.
It is. Look, I overlooked Limitless as well, and might be thrown there. But to be fair, I've literally never heard of these teams. Like the
Yeah, I feel
names,
like a lot of it is just like former pro players that randomly threw together a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll definitely. I feel like that. It's not like a likely upset, but it's definitely a little bit of potential there.
That's definitely gonna be a spicy one.
Definitely
I
a
have
team
hopes
that.
that this is going to be a good matchup that we have ahead of us. The Mont matchup as well.
Mon and Oxybite.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna throw my top 8 predictions out the window there.
Didn't this channel hit 500,000 subs? No, this is my stream channel, guys.
Yeah, come on. You know he's got 750,000. Come on. Good night, bro.
Are
Alright, just got
iPads
another
allowed?
invite.
Yes, I believe iPads are allowed for stage 3. Interestingly enough.
Thanks for the Rose music.
Isn't Jim's competing on iPad, isn't he?
He is.
I think I saw him like screaming on iPad, so I kind of figured that was the game plan. He's on the Cold Esports roster, right?
Under Jimbo Baggins,
Uh-huh.
the man himself.
Waiting is so boring. Yeah, I know, chat. It's just the
Yeah, we should probably find.
this is just what happens when you don't have like an official. This is stuff like this will make people appreciate official broadcasts a lot more because it shows you like how much effort actually goes into making everything start on time and everything.
Also,
we get-
question:
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the maps and game modes for are preset, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we should have seen Standoff Raid Summit for that first round, right? Upper 256.
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't remember seeing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm looking at the maps and the game modes in order and whatnot.
It says in the match settings for the specific match what they're supposed to play. So according to game battles, it was supposed to be takeoff, firing range, raid. I don't know if that's what it was supposed to be via the rule book or whatever, but I think they have to play based off whatever game battle says.
Okay, got it. I was just looking at the website. It says the upper 256 bracket should have been standoff rate summit. And right now, looks like we're going to be doing firing range for hardpoint, which means slums takeoff. For search and control.
Let's see.
Well, we definitely saw a firing range last round.
We did, and it looks like the order would have been takeoff, firing range, raid.
So this one, yeah, this one's going to be firing range, slums, takeoff.
Interesting. So why is it?
Is that the upper 32 though? That would be.
I don't know if they.
Creed says it changed because of the amount of teams.
Yeah, I kind of figured they probably shifted either because of like automatic buys or whatever else.
Roger that. Got it.
What do you mean?
Good
Have
deal.
I slept? Yes. Oh, I literally slept until like the last.
Can I see if Descend Esports won?
Chat.
No, I woke about 10 minutes before, but
Control F Descend.
we had.
I control searched. Control F Descend and I didn't find anybody.
Lobby, by the way, I don't have him added.
I do, but he.
Oh, they're in the lobby. Okay.
Offline or.
Well, one of the teams are.
See if I can request to join.
Yo, Sniper got up here online, bro.
I'm working on it. Let's see. I don't have anybody in a lobby on my friends list. I'm trying to remember who just added me. I can't remember who it was.
Someone who is also not on.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's Sicardi and Dakar because they're both in rooms playing S&D.
That one sounds familiar, but we're playing hard.
Well, I know they're like finishing up a room of S&D.
Quite possible. Are you on a different account though?
He's on your.
I'm on Sniper God.
Yeah.
Is this a different Sniper God though?
I don't think so. Maybe you deleted me.
No shot. I'm nowhere near.
No,
friends
mommies.
with this account. You're trolling.
Okay, so based off of this Prometheus roster, which it's unfortunate that they're having to meet Animus early on, I still put them in a top 8 contention. But I don't know how the losers bracket's going to pay out if they do lose.
Thanks everybody for your patience.
Who they're going to be
Much appreciated.
and that could be crucial too, considering
If you're watching on YouTube and could drop a
in the
like, I
top
would
side of
greatly
the bracket,
appreciate it.
and I
Get
don't
the
know if
stream
they're
up to
gonna move these
600
teams
likes.
down to the lower side.
If you're on Trovo, just
or
make sure you hit the
up.
follow
I don't
button.
know how that's going to play out.
Tried to join a room and it said it was full. Oh, I got another friend request. Alright, now I'm in the room.
There you are.
I guess I gotta add Day because he deleted me as a friend.
That's not what happened, first of all. If anything, I got deleted.
Oh yeah, I'll add you.
Nice.
Foggers in chat.
Can you play games so we can watch and not get bored? That sounds like a lot of work. I don't know about that one, Chief.
I was asking you guys earlier if you wanted to do some games because it'd be painful if we didn't.
After this one, I'm gonna react to I think it's like
I think the wait times are probably going to get longer as the games get closer.
Uh-huh.
If that makes sense. So.
Well, we're already 30 minutes ahead of time right now. Well, 26 to be exact.
Yep.
But
There's a 24 round Garena match that I'm gonna react to after this, so hopefully that will
nice.
crunch some time. I am curious to see how the shotgun buffs and nerfs play out next season, because I have no idea if it's gonna make it better or worse, because they decrease the damage but increase the number of pellets. So I'm assuming that just means you need to be less accurate to kill somebody.
Nice. Shotgunners being less accurate and still killing you is fun.
I'm not 100% sure it's gonna work that way, but be
It's what it
interesting.
sounds like.
Yep.
Maybe
I'm
Hitman
sure
will-
Hitman.
maybe Hitman will be good now.
Yeah, Hitman's
I
gonna
like
be
how
an
we
absolute
automatically
freaking
resort
god
to-
next season.
Like how we
Tromo Showdown's
automatically
gonna be
resort to
crazy.
Hitman.
Well, I mean, who's the most famous shotgunner in all of COD Mobile?
Grizz, duh, God.
Oh, true. But the R9's not getting buffed.
Wait, he's true.
I'm trying to think. That they're also buffing the shorty, which is fun.
Please, please no.
But
Please, no.
they didn't buff the swap speed for the shorty.
True.
True, and that is a big W.
Yeah, that is actually a really big factor, because switching to a secondary is always way faster than switching to, you know, a CBR or something that you picked up, for example. So, kind of a big dub call out there, actually.
Yeah, it's the amount of like sniper knife swapping we're gonna see in the next couple of seasons is gonna be absolutely crazy.
Oh, you can blame Miney and Ferg for that
My
one.
yeah.
Wait, which isn't bad, right? At least we won't see like spamming of the right tech.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shouldn't be a thing though, right?
I feel like I haven't seen the Rytech ever used at all outside of like China.
Yeah, it's a TO.
Tatio uses it, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
There you go. That is the website right there. For the game battle bracket.
All right. KRM
Alright, so I
Legendary
need to
coming
hear it.
soon? Maybe?
Who are our top
Maybe?
8 picks?
Open lobby link? No.
Who's moving on? Who's not?
What? No?
Top 4, like we should have already locked down though, right?
I'm gonna be totally honest with you, dude. There's like so many teams that it's like I know the players,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't like figured out who's on what roster yet.
Yeah, so much of
Yeah.
it is just like tough to tell, because you can have great individual players that have absolutely no chemistry. So it's just really tough to
Right.
predict for a lot of these teams that we haven't actually seen play together before. Also, yeah, Tech 5 is about to be absolutely broken. I
Tech
think
5
Tech
already
5
is
Tech 5's
broken.
banned in competitive, right?
God, I hope so.
It is.
Because they basically increase
Tech
the
5
amount of
kinetic.
HP that it gives you by like 40%. So it
It's
went from
unreal because it was already broken.
it was already broken, and they nerfed the mess out of kinetic. So kinetic, after the nerf, gives you net plus 100 for your team, and Tag 5 gives you net plus 350, which is just absurd. Nerf the CBR, yeah. They've got to be bringing back the mythic CBR soon.
I know
I don't know
Sam
why
was
else it's
like-
not nerfed yet.
Petitioning to get Tag 5 thrown back into the mix. I can't
I
remember the
think-
reason why. I know he always has some kind of like weird background story to why it should be tossed back in in correlation to something else. And it always seems to be, I mean, when you hear it, you're like, well, I mean, that's kind of a crazy theory, but it just might work kind
Mhm.
of thing.
I am a big believer in that thing is broken. Okay, like I think it promotes strong team play and teams that communicate well
Mm-hmm.
would excel off of having that. But I think it also might just be a little too much.
I'm glad that they have a weapon cooldown for the new weapons because I have very big concerns about the new auto pistol and whether or not it will be balanced.
Yeah, we need the AMP
Wait.
63 in our lives.
Yeah. Yo, the KSP looks kind of OP, right?
Yeah, we might actually have a burst
Dude
weapon
said
that's meta for the
burst?
first time in like 20 seasons.
About
It-
time the KSP got its light. Literally never was usable in Cold War. Never.
True actually.
Or Warzone.
Can we stack tag 5? I don't think that you
Alright, how
can.
long do we get
When's it
for-
starting? Whenever the
we
other
start
team gets
getting
here.
What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know if they're like playing another scrim or.
Wait 20 minutes.
Oh, do we have to wait 20 minutes, or are they just saying wait
Yeah.
20 minutes?
They said wait 20 minutes. Tempo did.
Ugh.
Yo, we're trying to keep the pace up. We're trying to keep that tempo going.
What time does McDonald's open?
Early enough to DoorDash.
That's what I'm hoping. Let's go. Oh, it's open again. And it'll get to my house in like 5 minutes. The question is, are there any DoorDash drivers awake? How are you watching
got that
stage
team
3? I
roasted,
get special
so
permission. Special permission with day and verdict.
Cast the game? Yeah, I got you. Hold on real quick.
Fake stage 3?
What game you want me to cast?
Yeah, yes, chat. This is fake stage 3. We just invited some random people into rooms, and we are pretending to cast matches that actually don't matter. All for the views.
There we go. Hey.
Off of that note, let's give a nice reminder to everybody that there are 256 teams in this section. So, you know, you might see some people you don't normally see in the competitive scene.
Yeah. It's kind of why I picked one of these matchups, because I figured that they would like jump into it, but we're kind of at a stall right now.
Yeah. Haven't seen you order Chipotle in a while. I've ordered
literally
Chipotle.
wish I
I just
would've
don't.
saw
I don't eat it on
who was
stream
on
as
that
much anymore.
Philippines roster though.
What team
Yeah,
is this?
that's gonna be a good.
That
team.
was a huge oversight, bro. I'll take the L there.
Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. Sorry,
That's all right.
we thought we were
Still
going to be
up.
able to join sooner.
There we go. That's
You're-
all that matters. It's the
you're
only thing that'll help me
still our-
sleep at night.
Favorite European cast.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
The bar is not set very high.
at some point, I'm bound to DQ. So it's just
I
in
mean,
the
That
EU
comes with the
nature.
territory. That
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
with the
yeah. You're right. You're
territory.
right.
Oh
I'm
man.
just surprised at how far I've gotten without DQing.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't throw us a bone and get Venom, a Venom match.
You know what? I saw that roster this morning too, and by the time that I did, it was kind of too late. But I do love me some Angelita, and I would have loved to see her play.
Chad, do you know there's a
Big
code
sad,
for
bro,
100,000
but-
Battle
Yeah,
Pass
no, I'm
XP
going.
for Garena?
Look, there was
Is
256
100,000
teams in
Battle
here
Pass XP a
trying
lot?
to figure out who was
All
which.
competing
Is that a
underneath.
lot? That sounds like a lot.
Exactly, without any kind of info. That's why I literally went live yesterday and did like a whole 45-minute segment on who was who. Like, I was like begging for people to come in the chat to tell me what team to look for. I got a little bit of useful information, but I don't know how chat let me oversight Limitless. I don't know how they let me oversight Prometheus. I don't know how you guys can live with yourself at night and not know that these teams are here and not let me know that. I mean, I was trying to make the best selections. But hey, at least we're going to get that round 3 winners bracket with potentially Nova and potentially Animus.
It's honestly irresponsible, if we're being honest, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, Tech is still not up either.
Shout out to COD Mobile for reminding me to sign up for Stage 3.
Yeah.
Technically, you still have time.
I do still have time, but I will not. Not trying to
Wait,
get
you can't
dumpstered in
cast
round
gameplay?
1 by some randoms.
No, you guys got that.
Honestly, I think we could probably win round 1, but
Going 29-1, bro.
at what cost, you know?
Sanity.
I'm curious how many teams sign up for NA. I feel like it'll probably have one of the higher numbers, but we'll have to see.
I agree.
Miguel with 10-month
You know what, I got
resub.
sidetracked.
Appreciate
I was
it.
about to
Can
take
we
a
get
look
some
to
stuff
see
hype
if
in chat?
Extreme got into a match.
You said Extreme is in a match?
Ooh, that's a good idea. My. What?
You said Extreme
Oh,
is
he
in a
is.
match?
He is in a match.
Oh. Can we sneak our way in there?
Wait. This is not.
Yeah, this is different.
This is definitely not. Yeah.
Oh, is he
he's
just watching
spectating.
something for fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
I don't
smart
think
move.
you're-
I wish I had friends. If I had friends, we'd be spectating some random game too.
Pride.
The objective is updating soon.
Oh, just play it random.
Did you just see if there's any NA pros that are online that will just play scrim for us while we watch in between games?
You're right. Wait 20 minutes.
We just get
Hooray.
We lost the lead.
we just get like Tribe versus Yo Mama on screen. They'll scrim between every single match today.
That's a little too early for your mama to play.
Mm-hmm.
We got this. Those kids are literally still awake. What are you talking about?
True.
CT bag streaming last night at like 3 o'clock in the morning. That is actually pretty factual.
Hardpoint lost. UAV online.
Enemy in sight. I've got you. Reloading.
Did Bobby play stage 3? Yes, Bobby did play stage 3. He
I actually won it.
yeah, he
Yeah.
actually won it. MVP too. It wasn't even close. He is literally their daddy.
True.
Enemy contact.
Factual statement.
The DY.
Yeah, the DY was a little bit interesting, but I won't hold it against you.
Shock RC is ready.
Do you even
No, I
watch
mean-
Bobby's skits? I'm literally your dad.
He said,
I
"Daddy,
mean, he's literally
I'm
their daddy,
dead."
Contest hostiles have the hardpoint.
Yo, what's up, Dark Nix?
Yo.
How you doing?
I need the kind of commitment that Extreme has to get these overlays for the tournaments like this.
Oh, does he have like full-on overlays with
Oh yeah.
like cartography and everything?
Contested.
No.
He's,
Okay.
I mean,
he's using the one he got for Latin. Not like
Gotcha.
specifically.
Oh, okay.
Hardpoint contested.
but he's always got something neat for Trovo Showdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His dedication to his
Yeah,
craft.
yeah. He's a master.
Enemy
Only overlay we need is my face, right, Chad?
There you go.
The bracket in the background.
enemy contact.
Friendly shock RC is
That
ready.
way you can
Hardpoint
scroll through that here and
identified.
there and be like, these are the teams that progress.
Contact with enemy.
Our UAV has been destroyed. Lost.
I mean, he could do that, but also he could just have chat read his lips.
True. True.
Hardpoint contested.
Yeah, chat, if you guys are wondering, we are also waiting.
Yep.
Don't you
Yeah,
worry.
we are also waiting. See, this is why you never tell teams time frames, right? I've had this discussion with numerous of other tournaments that I've been a part of. Don't ever give them the idea that, hey, this is the time frame that you're starting at.
UAV.
I need you to be ready immediately after this next matchup, is what you say, okay?
Friendly shock RC is coming. Our UAV
Or you give them a
But-
time frame, but say you know,
be
if
available
we move on,
immediately.
yeah,
Like,
because now we have teams that are sitting here.
There's
literally
more?
spending every minute they can before the scheduled time to. So
yeah. And this is definitely not a knock at people who organize the tournament. This is a knock at the players who literally will, you know, do
Find the
3
loophole.
scrims prior
Find the
to
loophole.
because we got
Right.
30 minutes, right? We got 30 minutes. We're golden.
Enemy contact.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost.
There's so many people.
Hardpoint locked down.
I don't know how Extreme has this kind of energy this early in the. Oh my god, dude. Pain.
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles.
Oh, so is he actually just like spectating a random scrim?
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested.
That looks like
now
Alex
he's
saved
not
from
even
11
doing
D
that.
Hardpoint contested.
Oh, interesting.
Hostiles have
that he
captured
was
the
spectating
hardpoint.
earlier.
Enemy in sight.
Oh, is he just spectating his friends list? That's very possible.
Reloading.
Honestly, that's what I should do. What am I doing, Chad? This is like prime time Garena hours.
I don't have Garena friends. Sage.
Everybody that is remotely tryhard on Garena is on the weapon leaderboard for some type of weapon, so I have like
Contested.
basically somebody on my Garena friends list for all of them.
Hostiles have the hard.
I don't know what Extreme is giving away, but I just hit +1 in his chat.
Nice. W.
Grenade.
Hostile hunter
I'm playing a rank game right now. I'm curious how many people tune into my stream and think that I'm like actually playing in stage 3.
Enemy in sight.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Friendly shock RC.
Oh, that was nasty.
Hardpoint contested. Friendly shock RC.
Oh, it's too easy, chat. It's too freaking easy. The guy not see me?
Hardpoint
Give
contested.
me one right here.
Our UAV has been destroyed.
We tried. I should have had more than one kill there, but it's fine.
Yo, Marshy's in matchmaking? Bruh.
W, free spectating.
Yeah.
No, Marshy, back out of matchmaking and let me add you as a friend. Because I am Verdict and Verdict is Verdict.
I mean, Ragok's. Parasite.
Killer drone deployed.
Thoughts?
Hardpoint locked.
Thoughts?
Hardpoint contested.
That is actually
Thinking I'd
the,
get
the Anarchy matchup. Nepal's, Bison, Storm.
I can't see anything.
Well,
Freak!
Hostiles have
I
captured
mean,
the hardpoint online. Friendly shock
Wait, actually, yeah, Marshy back out. Is he? Did he get into a game? Oh wait, no, I forgot. I can spectate him mid game. What am I saying?
Enemy shock RC is coming.
Alright, well, I'm gonna also
Enemy
do
shock
that.
RC is coming. Hardpoint locked down.
Just done that other.
This guy's so broken.
Target in sight. I've got you.
Oh my gosh.
oh wait, are you grouped?
No, I need you to invite me back to the lobby.
Hey Day, did you know that they're not nerfing the Mag 10 next season?
I don't think the Mac 10 is as great as it once upon a time was.
Oh, it's definitely still very strong.
It's definitely still good. It is 100% definitely still good. But it does not have quite as much range opportunity as it did.
That's true.
Hardpoint is ours.
Enemy in sight.
What you're saying is,
Okay.
10-man stacking Mac-10 and Summit.
And CBRs, because the CBR is going unnerfed for the 27th season in a row.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wait. Nova lost a hard point to Ryzen.
What?
They don't even play Ryzen.
Wait, yeah, what?
Scrim. Is it Risen or Ryzen? Looks like
Any
Risen.
content creators playing stage 3? Not that I know of.
But
43. What the freak? Those kids are trash. Oh, it's in the Grandmaster lobby. No wonder. Is Marshy in a game?
Okay,
Marshy is
this
still matchmaking. Has he been
Well-
matchmaking the whole time?
Oh, he just came in chat and just put a mouse emoji in there.
Interesting.
The Mizu.
Unfortunately, Dark Next, we are. There was a scheduled time. That the match has
iLag
to
is the
start
#1
by,
Odin player. I kind of want to spectate him.
And,
No
some
spectators allowed.
teams
What?
are taking a substantial advantage of that, and because
Whoa.
they're
What do you mean some teams?
almost all of the teams are taking an advantage of that.
Bro,
Where
I mean, just don't hit
Listen.
Discord and say, hey, you know what? We're in a scrim right now. We'll be out in just a moment. And then say, hey, you know what? Wait 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna do another scrim. So basically, the way it works out is, what are we gonna do between round 2 and round 3?
No, that's the losers of the bracket.
I'm gonna watch the 24-round Garena thingy.
All right. Yeah, because between
Well-
round 1 and round 2, guys, like there's literally an hour and a half. And in the first round, most of it is going to be your high seed versus your low seed teams that quickly were 2-0 blowouts.
Yeah.
And
Wait, in between 2 and 3, we watched losers bracket, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
watched the losers bracket.
yeah,
That's
in
what I said
between,
earlier.
yes.
But there is a potential that if this match doesn't go to a game 3, that we're going to be sitting in a little bit of a limbo as well. So
Which is why
and we started
like my
late
phone.
last game. We
Yeah,
started
that's
late
true.
last
That's
game,
true.
Like 10 minutes past the hour.
Spectate Nova, they're in a room. I'm trying to, but I don't think any of them have
alright.
spectators enabled.
something to do.
I cut literally 3 of my fingers with a drill the other day.
Hey,
barely picked
Lacervo
up
with the
console.
1,000 elixir. I appreciate it.
because I saw
Can we get some dono hype in chat? He quit
filtration
Odin.
system
Oh wait,
from
he just
my-
sent 2 1,000
AC
elixirs.
and
I am so
and I
sorry
did
that I
that.
missed that. I appreciate it,
but
my
it
guy.
did
Can we
cost
get
me
some
a
dono
little
hype in
bit of
chat?
cut. Yeah, a cut.
It cost you.
It caught, yeah.
What do you
I
think
mean,
the
I
best
can
Odin
still
layout
pull the
is?
triggers on a
I'd say
controller,
just wait
but
till next season to use
touchscreen
the Odin when he
probably
gets
a little
buffed,
ago.
you know?
And then also I was putting some black tape over a few items that are not stream appropriate.
You know what? Cloud Vertex is
And I
correct.
might have
We'll spectate him
sliced a
until
little
this
bit
game
of
starts.
My pointer finger on my left hand too. Yeah, it's just been a rough week, bro.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
How was the little bit of sleep I had, Celestial? It was not enough. It was not enough.
They have the
We're
ball.
going on 3 hours of sleep from last
Cloud
night
Vertex
and
is
3 hours of
Arctic
sleep from the
50
night
leaderboard
before.
player.
I want to die. Thank you.
He's actually, I think he's the, oh my gosh.
We kind of in a little
First,
bit of a situation
first
here, too.
leaderboard player I ever spectated. What the frick? No shot. I was about to say, what? You got meleeed from where? From where? Hey, Miney, what time is your team playing in stage 3?
The bomb has been planted.
Miney? Hello? Miney?
Miney's gonna be like, we already did our match.
They already won it.
Wait,
Yeah, this-
Miney's.
Miney's
Yes.
not playing. I was joking.
Oh,
You could have just carried that out.
He's a
little bit
content
longer.
creator
you
now.
probably should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was ready to
I don't
die
accept
on
that,
that hill
so-
with you. Oh my goodness. Here it came.
Ready to die on what hill?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what are you watching?
Yeah, we're here. We're in.
We're here.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
I didn't even realize that they joined the lobby.
I didn't hear anybody join, but I heard the game start. All right, chat.
Well, there was an issue. There was a player in question not listed on the roster.
This
but he
is the
cleared.
the website for the brackets, chat.
Interesting.
What I
well-
will say about this Mont team is they don't have one of their big carries in Dittel.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
Dittel's on the other roster. Never mind. Oh no, it is him. Dittel is probably one of their best fraggers
Okay.
in any game mode in reality.
I think.
Wait, what's his name?
Melk has been a fairly underrated player for a bit too, so we'll have to see. Denicio is a. Denicio is kind of an interesting one to me. I feel like Denicio plays really, really well with some players, and then really not well with other people. So it'll definitely be a big factor on how he's going to play here today. So Parasite obviously is an absolute madman.
Oh yeah.
Okay, noted. Yeah, I don't know like anybody on most of these teams, so I will let you guys lead the way. I was
shotgun abuser, and you can already see it. He's racking up kills left and right in that trailer area, and finally does get shut down. But spawns over here, P2 look pretty promising. It does look like Apollo's going to be the first one on the hill, but there's not a lot of support, so big gunfight right there. It's going to be 2v2 pushing in. We got a little bit of a spicy P2 rotation.
I was definitely expecting Axibite to be the better team. Was that a misplaced expectation?
No, that's not. That's actually pretty spot on. But like I said earlier, this team was formerly Lux. They went through qualifiers. They didn't look very promising then. They improved drastically throughout the season. They earned a qualifying spot for a playoff spot. Lost in the quarterfinals. But overall, take very good, criticism very well. They're very disciplined players. They're not very emotional. They don't get beat and just let it be that. They learn from their mistakes. And right now, they're put up a hell of a fight, and it's awfully close after P2. Several breaks back and forth. P3 is about to be. This is gonna be a bloodbath.
Denicio's going through it right now, man. It's at 4 and 10. All right, picks up a kill right there. Obviously, this is, especially when you're an SKS player, it can take a little bit longer to get heated up, especially if you've been scrimming S&D or whatever it was. So
right, yeah.
There's actually SKS players on both teams. Rassel's rocking it for what? Mont is the other team.
That's correct.
Enemy down.
All right, well, here we go. P3 midway through. Mont looking pretty promising. They look
Yeah.
pretty solid. 12 and 6, popping off the car. Baby, shut him down. 3 in the feed. Melk, Miz, Denicio, all just walk through into the blender, bro. Massive P3 hold, and they're actually going to get about. There's going to be a 50-point advantage rolling in P4.
Mm-hmm. All right. Love seeing good matchups this early on. I was having not seen anybody on Mont play before, I was expecting this to be a little bit lopsided, but they look super strong right now. And Parasite just naded himself. I was like, that's a risky play. You can't see the nade, there's a smoke right there, and then he died.
Well,
yeah, I would say specifically in Verdict, you can probably attest to this a bit more than I can, because you got to cast last season. Bobby never got to see really Parasite play or Oxygen play or Daytel play, because this is our first kind of look into this year's competitive scene, right? Where would you put this Mont roster? Do you think this is potentially a top 18?
well, I mean, if they continue this kind of momentum,
Jimbo with the 500 elixir, I appreciate it, my guy.
I
Thank you.
they're top 18.
You guys don't have a
hands
chat.
down. Now, what I will say is the fact that I overlooked Prometheus, that kind of puts my top 8 list, which I had them in, contingent upon what happened in this particular matchup and who they got placed to play against in the loser side of the bracket per they lost it. Right now, it's looking like they're looking pretty solid. What I will say is the Search and Destroy, not necessarily the best, but I think they have a very strong shot at a top 8 spot. It's, as long as they continue to play like this, as long as they continue to scrim, 30 minutes prior to a match and prolong and keep these opponents on ice, I think that they have a very, very high shot at finishing, comfortably in a top 8 spot. Because the bottom side of this bracket is not as top heavy as it is up top.
I would agree, especially where you have kind of the gray area of not having 117 in the mix. I think that opens up, in my opinion, at least opens up a extra spot for competition this year. Right?
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. Jimbo, another 500.
Easy,
Cole on
that's an easy
top.
spot, but it also,
Let's hope so.
it also,
I think we're spectating you guys at some
lowers
point, but
the
I'm not
skill
sure
gap at
when.
the bottom
Best
side
of luck,
this
though.
bracket, which is not necessarily a good thing. It's going to allow a team that possibly shouldn't have made it through, or even give a team that possibly didn't have as much competition as everybody else an opportunity to jump into a seed that maybe they didn't quite deserve.
Yeah.
But at the same time, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Another misfortune, who's to say they can't benefit off that?
Yeah, I do hope at some point in the future, even if it's not like invite only stage 3, I hope they do get some sort of seeding for these, because it seems like every year there is some sort of scenario. Like last year we had NYSL versus Tribe in round number 1. That's just
NYSL Tribe round number 1, but in that same section of the bracket, we also had Arsenal.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, there was only room with the double elimination bracket with those 3 together. Only 2 of them could possibly make it out. Right?
exactly.
So,
Yeah. It just there's too much room for unfortunate scenarios like that when you leave it all up to RNG, and there's definitely like very effective, even if it's not seeding the entire bracket, like getting input to seed at least the top like 6-8 teams, whatever it would be depending on the region, because there's absolutely no question that that's very accessible information.
Yeah, but at the same time, the only way that Game Battles is going to know that is based off the seeding from stage 2 qualifyings, right?
I mean,
That
we
would be
had
the
the thing is, like, we have access to the people at Activision. Look, we can relay information to them, so I think there is a way to seed those top 6 and pass that information on to Game Battles, just based off like tournaments that happened earlier in the year, whatever that would be.
I mean, that would certainly be nice. That was, I think, from last year, one of my biggest complaints was there was no seeding in Seed 3 because, or Seed 3, Stage 3. And, I think that's something that there's always going to be room to improve, right? I mean, that is just, doesn't matter how close to perfect it is, there's always going to be room to improve to every degree. So we'll see as things continue to roll on here. Right now, we have a great matchup between Axelbyte and Mont that is actually resulting in being very, very close. We had an early lead for Mont, and Axelbyte has actually brought things back and are looking pretty solid right now. About a 40-point lead for Axelbyte right now.
This is why we play 250-point hardpoint.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. A lot of investment here from the operators on this before rotation too, and Raz are going to be able to find one, but that's it. Dakar looking to close the path off. There we go. The break is going to stay. It is going to be one
huge.
person left. HBC's out. This is massive. This is going to be just enough points, bar there's not a big contest to put them right back in it. But, oh, my, Melk just doing work, baby. Look at him go.
Yeah, the R9 going to town right now.
Oh, it is.
Ooh, nice little call out to Parasite there. He's able to turn and get the free fire. Taking down Denicio, trying to make the break in the hill. Denicio is going to get the refrag this time around. SKS in hand, 26 kills deep. Top frag for the lobby right now is Parasite.
Oh my gosh, get him some help. He's 34 and 21 with 124 seconds on the hill. Holy frick, he's just running it right now.
Bro might be Parasite, but he's certainly not leeching off of anybody right now. He's doing a majority of the carrying. I literally
so horrible.
I mean, that was I'm trying over here, you guys. It's early. I'm trying to get the brain juices flowing. But let's be real. I mean, Parasite on this roster was a support role at best, and he was a good IGL. Right now, he's putting up numbers, and on top of that, he's sticking the objective. I mean, I don't know what happened to Detel. And I don't even know who Lil Shy is, okay? So, there might be the disconnect there. If we had a Detel on this roster, it might be a different situation. Unless Sicardi is Detel and his account got banned. We don't know if that's the case or not.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be a dicey P2. I think, oh wow, There were like at least 3 players rotated early for Mont, but they get completely wiped off. I think that I feel like they're probably going to be able to close out right here, especially if they get that R9 to the inside of the hard point. I don't know that you're going to be able to break it. Yeah, they get the trophy down. R9's there. That should probably be GG's.
That's it. 60 points. Okay, 2 players left. 1 player pushed in the backside of trailer. HBC gets taken out. This is a break. This is a break, and it's going to stick. There's 3 players on the objective. 9 seconds left. You got to be flawless here.
And they pick up the R9.
With Miz coming through with the Purifier, definitely a big clear there. Denisio finds 2 with the Annihilator. HBC 2 with the CBR. Yeah, that's going to be it. And, man, that was actually a pretty solid hard point between these 2 teams. Obviously, Mont had Parasite, who came in and put in some really, really incredible work. But as Bobby said, Parasite needed some help that matchup as Axabite. They had some better rotations as a team. You could see there at the end, specifically on that P2, they were filling up the feed. Allowed them to maintain control of the map there. And Parasite, again, did come through top frag, 37 kills deep, but Denisio was only 1 behind. And we've got, 4 players in the 30 kill range for the side of Axabite. We've got 3 for the side of Mont. Very, very close game between these 2 teams, boiled down to a 250 to 192.
I didn't realize this, but apparently stage 3 is actually seeded based off stage 2 placement. Okay. I was not aware. From everything that I'd heard, everybody had always said that it was completely just random, but that's actually good to know. It's a W.
Right, so this is where things get a little dicey here, because Mont definitely one of those teams that coast off of their momentum from first game going into a search and destroy. They took a L there. We're moving into a Panama slums for search. This is not a map I've seen them play on. This actually might play to their advantage because they're not a very sniper heavy team. The sniper talent's there.
I have never watched Slums S&D. This will be my first time.
It's unique, I'll say that. If you get to the A side as the attacking team, it's pretty much a lockdown.
Okay.
But getting there is the hard part.
I can agree with that. I could absolutely.
I gotta go grab my food, chat.
I think both these teams definitely have potential, and if you want me to be blatantly honest here, I feel like there's players on these 2 rosters that I think would be better as like a hybrid roster. But we'll see as we move on here. Obviously, we've got a handful of showcase players, right? Like, these are maybe not necessarily Novas that stand out, like, or players that stand out like your Nova rosters. But I think there's definitely players here that have come through into the scene and they've made a huge name for themselves, and they maybe just haven't found that roster that just perfectly clicks. So we'll definitely be on the lookout. Obviously, this is a big step for the year ahead of us, or the remaining portion of the year ahead of us, and a lot of things are going to get locked in from here on out. So that is something to certainly make note of, is teams that do move on from this top 8 are really going to be in a position moving forward for stage 4.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a W right here. Daytel's making the sub in. It's also an L because I wish I would have saw him in Hardpoint. I think that game would have been as close as it was. At the end, it wasn't close. P1, P2, the break in P4 was massive. And Oxabite just looked solid on those P2 rotations. And, granted, they only needed a handful of points. I really wish we would have saw Daytel earlier. The fact that we get to see him now definitely opens my eyes for a potential Game 3 vibe. So, and guys, if you weren't interested in that first game, the Hardpoint, you've got to be crazy. That was, without a shadow of a doubt, probably one of the better first halves, especially considering P1, P2, P3 are connecting. When you get games like that where there are breaks back and forth on P2 and P3, you never really know who's going to pop off and who's going to take the top there.
Well, Daytel was looking for a wall bang there. Couldn't quite find it. He did get a hit marker early on, which gives him information, but wasn't able to find hit marker, even though he was very, very close, aiming at the wall of the garage there. Not going to get that follow-up information, and now there is some potential he gets rotated on from that side as he's forced the opponent's back, and now Denisio hopping the corner. Daytel missing a key shot there, but fortunately for him, Denisio missed as well. And right now, there's no trade. It's just straight up Parasite getting dropped on the side.
This
of
is
Mon.
this is a very
That's
interesting
huge
map
for the side
pool
of, Exabyte.
addition, chat. Is it more often than not that we're gonna see a lot of like TDM whenever it comes to the slum S&D, because it doesn't really look like anybody's making a play to try to get a plant down?
Yes. You're gonna see games go to like 1v3 scenarios, or for the attacking team, they're not gonna get a plant down without a player advantage. It's just not happening.
Ooh, Melkbeer snuck away with the bomb right there, but
Well,
Daytel's on the other side, and now 1v3 Rassel cleans it up.
little razzle dazzle, a little shake and bake, a little Daytel making the sub in. He drops 2 in the first round. Razzle drops 2 as well. Parasite got to do a better job playing his life here. I understand you're on the attacking side.
Food has arrived, chat.
Side rotation, but
You can spectate Anarchy at any point? I believe so.
Definitely could be a factor. This time it's Daytel taken down, and he was able to pick up some snipes last round, so it could certainly be an impact. Denisio gonna find an extra one on Razzle. Was watching the mini map there and definitely saw that one coming. Gonna fall in that angle twice. Now Apollo takes down Lil Shy. We do get the refrag out of Sicardi. It's a 4 versus 2 advantage. Parasite taken down as well. Now it's just Sicardi rotating in behind Denisio. Finds one. Position obviously going to be revealed. Gets a couple shots on the Miz there, but not enough. And HBC with the push from behind.
Got to hit those.
Down to tie things up 1-1.
All right. Thoughts so far, Bobby? You've seen 2 rounds. It's basically TDM.
I'm currently eating, so y'all can take the commentary.
Oh, baby. 2 nades come in, or 1 nade comes through. Apollo gets a follow-up right there. Razzle, Sicardi dropping. I mean, that's 2 rounds in a row. We've seen Razzle drop early. Big impact in the first round. Denisio just continuing to just... Bro is literally he's feeling it right now. 4 already, and we're only 2 rounds in.
And might be looking for more here too as he's pushing on up towards mid, turning the corner. That's going to be Daytel finding one. Denisio finds the refrag. HBC takes down Little Shy, and now do have a 2-1 lead in favor of Axabite. Definitely turning out to be a pretty solid roster. I haven't even looked at Melk once.
It's going good, Rush. How are you doing?
Search and destroy, rather. Is he still rocking the R9, or is he CBRing it out? Nope. Still got the R9.
Oh, he's R9, bro. Like I said, he's a habitual shotgun abuser. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Melk. Even look, when we had the change in MM to go to no shotguns, no LMGs, none of that before we made the amendment to make 1 shot, bro literally did not play competitive. I think he had like a few games in where he tried it, just wasn't it. Team dissolved, wasn't there, right? We've got a situation now where
Milva versus Animus win. I think it'll be like another hour or 2 before that.
And he hasn't found a kill with it yet, but some massive kills coming through in the trailer side from last game. And I'm gonna be honest with you, with the amount of range that distance that Mon is playing back, I don't think he's gonna find very much success unless someone just happens to wander into this building. It's just not looking likely. We got 2 for 2s though. Minute in a round, bombs finally making its way over to a site. 3 rounds in, we haven't seen a single plan.
Oh, this is a soggy hash brown
down here on the A site.
6 in the morning. How are these not fresh?
Daytel is going to get taken down. Melkbeer comes through with the R9-0 and takes him off the heady. You have Sicardi getting taken down as well. That's going to leave Parasite, who had an incredibly solid hard point. Currently 4 rounds in without a kill. Picks up 1 on HBC. See Melk starting to push up from the side here. Key range for the R9, but he's going to get rotated on from behind. Free kill for Parasite. 16 seconds on
1v3?
board. Can he clutch this one up against Apollo?
This is a 1v3,
Apollo
right?
He's going for a fake. Does he think he's going for a fake?
Oh
my
my
God! He
god.
thought fake. Oh, Parasite. Oh, that was huge, bro. He just stuck it.
Bamboozled,
No
man.
fear, just fight. Stuck the defuse,
That was
and
ballsy.
it worked out.
Yeah.
Poor Apollo.
All guts.
Time to wake up, boys.
Wake up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wake my normal Saturday work alarm, chat.
All right. 2-2 right here. Definitely more sniper dominated than I expected. Might just be because of how well Denisio is playing, but there it is. Another one on the board. 7 and 3. Man, it's cooking right now.
3 out of the 4 rounds we've seen him get opening frags.
Mhm.
That is so huge on a map like this.
And honestly, like, to be able to get the snipes, they're not even long range snipes. So his reads on where they're gonna be, the angles to play, and also the teamwork to know that your teammates got your angles covered, so you can actually hold that, is huge. And it still looks like they're pretty dead set on playing TDM, and he gets sniped.
Yep, Denisio definitely a big pick for Daytel there. Right now, top frag for the lobby is going to be 7 kills for Denisio. He's been absolutely popping off this game. Next closest is Daytel with 5. Then you've got a couple players with 4 on board. Sicardi pushed on up, but gets taken down by Melk, and been a big round for him. He also had Miz take down Russell there. Now
He's dead.
Daytel's last alive.
He's dead.
Free kill from Miz,
Gil
right?
Gotta be dead.
And you would
Gotta be
think.
dead.
You would think.
Yeah.
But
There we go.
I mean, with all due respect, like, Brixa is in this lobby, so there's not a, shadow.
No
of
chat.
doubt
I'm not
that,
playing with Ferg today.
That sniper was
Stage
gonna work
3
out
all
for
day.
him in that scenario. Say
dang.
that with all due respect to Tell, you're popping off, you're frying, you kept the game close, you put 5 on board. I wish I would have saw you in the hard point. Might have made a massive difference, but it's now or never. Big, oh baby, B-side push. Gonna be shut down. That's gonna be 2 players left. Apollo, HBC. 20 seconds into the round, we've already had major devastation, but HBC holding his own. Little Shy gonna get caught putting his hand in the cookie jar, maybe push it a little too far up mid, and still got a 1-player advantage, but, at the same time, 4v2 looking a lot better than a 3v2. Granted, the bomb is down, and Daytel kind of holding that area hostage as well as Razzle.
Yeah, Razzle's in a nasty spot, so if they want to get that picked up, it's that they're going to have to get a nice flank going. And it's with the snipe, could open it up. If I'm Razzle, I'd just stick in that spot there. Not going to expect to see you right there if I had to guess. Maybe it's a common place to play, but especially with the way that the bomb's down right there, it should be fairly playable, especially if Daytel is holding down the opposite side of the map.
Definitely could be a big opportunity. You've got Apollo and
Nope.
HBC are starting to push up to play that angle, but it is going to be HBC getting spotted out.
God, what a
nice little
snipe.
flick coming out of Apollo there. And, well, Daytel rounds the corner right into HBC. It'd be a, right now we're looking at a 4-2 lead in favor of the side of Axfight. These first 2 rounds are both best of 3s, right? Like, this is...
Yep.
Okay. We do
I
have,
believe
some
believe
leaders
quarterfinals
right
is when
now.
it starts best of 5.
5.
5, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, well. Chad is clearly not entertained with the tier 2 quality of players we got in the lobby. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. These are not tier 2 quality teams. These are literally Mobile Mayhem players who have played in, Mobile Mayhem season past. Granted, this is stage 3. But these are players who we've seen before and are known to pop off. Paulo coming through with some nasty shots right there. Parasite just not having the best search and destroy performance right now. It's 3 and 6. 0 and 6 for a little Shy. Ugh.
That
We
is
need
not
some
gonna
help
make
there
the
for,
cut.
For Razzle and Daytel.
Got it. What, Apollo? You saw, but what? Oh my gosh! It's a good thing he got something right there. Why? I thought he had the quick scope lined up too. That could have gone a lot differently. It looked like 2 players completely blind to what was happening, and they only got 1 kill out of it. That is unfortunate for Exabyte, but Mont staying in the game. Oh,
There we go, chat. It's pretty janky, but for people asking what the score of the match is, it should much be there, good to go now. I'll try to keep it updated as much as I can, but mostly we are gonna kind of hang out, watch, get some casting going here, have some fun with Bobby and Verdict, of course. Got a 2 versus 3. Axabite, they've got a 1-round advantage, but they've only got 25 or so seconds to try to find 3 kills and a defuse here at a disadvantage. And sure enough, Rassel is going to come through with 1 on Denisio. That leaves Apollo. Finds 1 on Daytel. Might be looking for Little Shy here, but instead gets taken down by the R90. It's a little hopper here as well. 4-4, all tied up.
Sherix with the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Can we get some sub in chat?
Want to potentially push us into a game 3 if they're able to close out the search of Detroit. Keep in mind, guys, you do have to win by 2. And we can go up to what, 20 rounds of overtime?
Correct.
20 rounds of overtime. Yeah, this could be a very long game.
I know you were hoping for it, Bobby.
It doesn't have to be 20 rounds, but I would take, like, you know, a winner with 15 rounds, anything to extend these initial matches, just to try to minimize the amount of time in between. Lil Shy, I feel like, has been a little bit of a difference maker the last couple rounds. Obviously started off with a goose egg, so moved up to 3 kills, and that's been the difference in back-to-back rounds. And as I say that, drops off immediately. Trays left and right. Apollo's the only one left. It's a 1v1. Sicardi gonna be able to regen right here. If he can land the quick scope, it could be huge, but maybe a questionable rotation out of Apollo puts himself in a bad spot, but he's gonna stay alive. And the 1v1 still there, but slides underneath the quick scope, and Sicardi comes out on top to give Mont the advantage.
Yeah, you got to full send that one. You're dead center in the middle. There's 15 seconds on the clock. Not a lot of awareness in that case. Opts to fall back, obviously trying to create a little bit of distance, but I mean, it's slums. There's not a lot of distance you can create on this map. Obviously, if you're not picking up, you know, some first opening picks where you just happen to know where players are at, you've got to full send that. And we've got a lead change back over in favor of Mont. They're starting to roll back into to the motions. And I think Bobby made a valid point. Lil Shy is starting to contribute. Picked up 3 kills in the past 3 rounds. That's massive when you're talking about a player who went 0-5 in the first few. First blood does come through. It's Miz. Denisio kind of slacking.
Oh, Apollo!
That was like one of the easiest opportunities you're ever gonna get.
He was literally holding that angle, waiting for someone to hop. How do you lose that gunfight?
I don't know. That was so bizarre. Like, he should have at least wallbanged if he hit the wall, but he just completely whiffed. Maybe it was Peeker's advantage on the hop up or something else, but
that was hard to watch. No matter what way you look at it, that was just hard to watch.
Oof, Denisio almost got the flick over by I don't know a single freaking call out for this map, so over on that building side. But
to be fair, the whole like last season, this map was just like literally permabanned in the rotation. Right?
Yeah,
every team, or at least one of the teams, would take this one out. Another team would take Hacienda out. So we didn't get to see a lot of those maps. So for the stage 3 lineup, where it's a just set map pool for everybody for each given round, HBC not only finds 1, but takes down 2, and we're all tied up once again, 5-5. Mind, guys, you got to win by 2.
OT.
Bobby's hoping for it. Bobby wants to milk the YouTube.
I'm just here to watch as much COD Mobile as possible.
I can literally already see the title too. I spectated the longest search and destroy in COD Mobile history. Am I wrong?
No, I would title it, he dropped 50 kills in search and destroy?
Oh, you know what?
That would go crazy. Oh my gosh. I can only imagine.
Probably the quickest like bomb plant that we've seen all game long, right?
Just imagine we get like a kill record game and it's search and destroy. That would be comedy. Breaking the Daytel, big shot right there. Not a whole lot of time. You got to think This will probably be easy to close out. Apollo not going to be able to hit the shots right there. Advantage goes to Mont. A round win right here would mean overtime. We'll see if they can make it. Even if they don't put it to overtime, I wouldn't be mad, because that also means we get to watch Control for the first time today.
There we go. Well, Control or bust. Here we go. Overtime or not. OT, OT. We only need one dance right here, right? One round. Shut us down. Take it to that Control. Big, massive shots coming through Apollo. Denisio combining for 2. And we might be getting a little bit of that OT if Dattel, Razzle, and Sicardi can't pull one out of their sleeve. So, and Razzle is literally racked up with like 4 players in front of him. I don't know if this is the angle, homie. Sicardi opening up a 1 right there. HBC dropping. We got a little bit of B control, or A control rather. And I love the read. It's all there. But Sicardi on the rotation. Denisio with the heady. That is just a tough shot. And a tough luck of the draw there for Sicardi.
Didn't really stand a chance. Trying to retake on this site with only 2 players is going to be, you would think, probably a fairly easy task. But as I say that, 2 players get shut down, and the overtime might get shut down as well. 2v2. They got to make the push pretty soon right here. Now Apollo is all alone. Does get 1 kill. It's a 1v1 right there, but he doesn't realize he's on the outside of that wall. And I don't think he's got time to make the play. He should know that he needs to check the bomb. He does. No OT, but we do get to watch our first Control of the day.
That was a 2v4 clutch right there.
That was
Mont.
Well played.
Super well played. And it was all done in that broken building.
Mm-hmm.
Blue right there.
Take the snipers out of the equation.
I'm just saying, look, I came into this matchup and I said they don't have a very big sniper presence. Granted, Denisio kind of abused them the first few rounds. Dattel, Razzle, they combined for 23. 12 on board for Sicardi. We didn't even get overtime. These guys all dropped, what is that, 35 collectively for those 3 players. And it looks like the top 3 for, how do you pronounce their name again?
Mom?
Oxybite?
Or, Axibite, yeah.
Axibite, there we go, Axibite. What is that, 39? That's a top-heavy game right there.
Mm-hmm.
They out-fragged Mont and still lost.
That's crazy. And the snipers combined for, what, 26?
That's crazy.
I can't believe that people still run OWC tac lasers on their snipers. It's just mind-boggling to me. I do not feel like it's worth it, because it's very, very marginal ADS boost that you get out of it. The amount of scenarios where I've seen tac lasers give somebody's location away and get them killed, so many more situations than when I've seen them not be able to ADS quickly, because the majority of sniper kills come when you're pre-ADS'd anyway. It's just mind-boggling to me that that's still not a change that we've seen really at all in most of global server. I've seen it a little bit in Garena, but very surprised we still see that attachment used on pretty much every sniper in play.
Yeah, I'd never been a fan of the tac laser. Never been a fan of it, but then again, I also use the monolithic for way past its time and prime. I gotta rest. This is why I stopped playing COD Mobile. I can't use whatever attachments I want, and chat literally just gives me a hard time. You know what? I'm okay with it. I'm comfortable with that music. What I will say is we do have a lockdown for round 3 of the winners bracket. Animus and Nova, they have booked their tickets there. That is a 11 a.m. start time for Eastern time, which means we still have 3 hours before we see that one, which means we'll probably get... Are we gonna get 2? We might get 2 losers bracket games in before then.
It's quite possible. It is certainly quite possible.
Yeah. But this one has actually gone surprisingly smooth, considering we're going to a game 3. We're literally 34 minutes in control. May last 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops. We're still going to be on pace to start early, though.
For sure.
All right,
Show
Takeoff is probably
show
one
Animus
of
and
my
Nova.
favorite
Are you
maps.
under the impression that Animus and Nova are just playing whenever they want to?
Pending the spawn updates for Control, because it's a big map.
I am confusion.
If you're able to get to the spawn sites, obviously on any map it's pretty ridiculous to get out of. But I haven't seen the update gameplay, and even before then, chat didn't really like Takeoff because it's a very defensive oriented map. But with all due respect, the defense is where a majority of the games at CDL or one. I think it's like a 60% win rate. In Vanguard, still, I think it was higher in Cold War. So, in all fairness, I think this is where creative strategies for the attacking side to come out and play. So, this will be the first time I get to spectate since the update, and I can't wait to see if they have made a change to the players still being alive at the end of the game, and when those lives run out, because basically you get to a game where you've capped A, but you've got to cap B, and you've got 8 lives left, and all of a sudden you're down to 1, and there's 5 players alive. Once that 1 player is dead, the dream is out. When you've got big time plays that can come into effect in a situation where you still have 5 players alive who can keep the dream going, all they got to do is just hold the objective. All you need is that 1 tick on B, right? And we get robbed of that situations prior to the update. So I'm interested to see if the update has amended that, and if it is, it's gonna be a big bog, bro. I think Control is about to be super exciting if they implemented that early.
Apparently, Grizz dropped a nuke on Among Us. I don't know. Whatever team that Animus played in round 1. All right. My first time ever watching competitive Control, so... Is a minute and a half the standard time for... It's longer for CDL, right? Isn't it 2 minutes for CDL?
It's 2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes for CDL. And a minute still for points captured.
All right. HBC gets a
interesting.
Big kill over on A. Cleared out. Not too much progress. It is a very different playstyle from any other mode, that's for sure.
Ooh, nice shots coming out of Denisio there. Not only picks up Daytel, but one on Duracell as well. Keeping a little bit of a player life advantage in favor of side. So in favor of Axabite here. Does finally get taken down. Russell comes through. SKS of his own. We do have Sicardi rocking the Kilo. Definitely a versatile gun on this map. Gonna find free one on to Denisio. Was looking for HBC too, but gets taken down from the side. Melk is just hard on the R9 right now, man. I mean, just no fear, just fight. And this is an interesting map for it, for sure.
Day, is that what you meant to say?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. It was literally, look, it came out perfectly.
What did I do?
You just said he is hard on the R9 right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's. All right.
Well,
Got it.
this is gonna be this is gonna be a time factor too, as well as only 1 tick on A, which is tough. The defense, obviously, this map is very defense oriented, as I mentioned earlier, and we're seeing that come into effect. If we could see 1 tick come through and the players be able to stay alive, nope, there it is right there. The 2 players drop. Those 2 lives disappear, and the remainder of the players who are alive still standing. Round's over.
All right. Well, we'll see if the defense prevails once again. I think Daytail rocking a sniper right now. Definitely feels like that could be a lot more feasible for Control, especially knowing what the spawns are going to be. Denisio rocking the SKS. So once again, holding down those long angles. There's a whole lot of them on takeoff. And it is right now all Mont in the feed as they're trying to get back some of the progress lost by giving up some of those initial kills. It is going to be actually advantage nobody right now as it's 25-25.
As long as they keep these 2 points preoccupied, doesn't matter. As long as the side of Axabite doesn't cap this A site, don't extend the game. Doesn't matter about the lifespan. And you know, you're doing exactly what you need to do as a defensive team right now. You're keeping the players off the objective. You're keeping them out of your spawn. One thing you got to be considerate of is there's some player in ticket right now who could abuse you, and that's Apollo. He's going to be able to find one. He's got a little support on the backside, too, so kills coming through. They're going to clear out the spawn, and that might result in a little bit of A progress, too. But there's no focus on the objective, which is kind of questionable. You've got kills coming to your favor. You've got to be able to hop the hill.
Oh, yep. HBC can't let the Annihilator go to waste like that. Misses 2.
Milkbeer does the same. It's unfortunate.
Realistically very close.
Yep.
Yeah. A little bit rough, but hey, sometimes it happens, especially when you start getting into this level of competition where we actually have a couple of good, really solid teams facing off against each other. We've got a couple life advantage on the side of Axabite here, but more importantly, we are running out of time. Only 11 seconds left on the board. If they get cleared out, they could be in a rough position trying to make the retake. We do get a second tick onto A. Some of that B progress is getting cleared out as well. Are we going to get the cap to come through, or could Sicardi potentially make the break? Nope, he's going to get taken down. Russell gets taken down by HBC as well, and the A cap comes through.
This is it right here.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's it. 1 life left. I mean, all you had to do was extend the game. The defense isn't going to prevail here. It's all up to one player, and Sicardi's going to drop. That's it. That is so tough, bro. You keep him off A, and you close it out before like the team deathmatch even becomes a factor. And sure enough, the A gets capped just like that. I mean, we didn't even need all that time, bro. They literally had 5
Okay, chat. Beginner's guide to control.
Yeah, all they had to do is get a coordinated break into the A site, get a couple kills, and they wouldn't even have had to play for lives at that point. They could have just timed things out. I mean, we were, 10 seconds away from potentially having the map closed out. Even some contest time there would have been absolutely key. So a little bit rough, but we'll see as things continue to roll on. Big kill for Melt. Really trying to abuse this R9 in its closest range possible, and it's certainly found him a couple kills, but not a ton to work with. And right now, looking at the scoreboard.
Okay, beginner's guide to control for chat. Really there's an offense and defense. It's basically a combination of domination and TDF. You have a limited amount of lives to use in order to try to get control of both flags. As you can see right now, Mont just not looking great. It looks like it's going to be a swift 3-0. Typically, defensive team is going to have the advantage. Since they've had the first 2 defenses, it's definitely going to make it really, really rough, given that they lost their defense as well. And as you can see right here, just no progress. So if somebody on the offensive side hops on to the objective, it immediately stops the clock. But as you can see, 4 seconds left. Not a whole lot to work with. They get cleared off. That's probably the game. That's going to be the case. So there you go. This was not a great example of how Control is played. The team that lost just didn't really seem to have a great grasp, especially for the map they were playing on. And Axabite probably the better team overall. So not super surprising, but this is the new replacement for domination.
You put your best foot forward in game 1 and game 2. Game 3 was just completely sloppy. It's a new game mode, I get that, but that was a make or break moment for you to stay in the winners bracket.
Yep.
You put up a hard fight in the series, and for it to come down to that, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You spent all that time scrimming. Did you not get any kind of control games in? A lot of time from the last competitive tournament to now, there should have been a little bit more focus on control. That just was not a good look for Mont.
Yeah, they definitely got work to do. I would definitely say it's a difficult mode to practice, but like you said, like you gotta get the reps in at some point on ideally all the maps, especially if you want to make it to the next level. They can still make a lower bracket run. They definitely have some potential, but given the way the bracket's shaping up, they're definitely going to have some tough competition down there as well.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the call was to sub Parasite out.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
realize to the third round, and by that time it was too late.
Yeah, I mean, subbing Parasite out is definitely a big miss for me on the side of Mon, especially with the way he performed in the respawns. So,
Okay, I saw
kind of
Milk Beer
painful for the
is on a weapon
people,
leaderboard.
as
I'm
someone who's
assuming
a
it's probably for the R9.
player on the team. And that's not to say that the likes of Dakar, Daytel, Russell aren't, but obviously Russell a little bit behind there. I think Parasite's been an absolutely phenomenal player in this scene as of late. So big talent to come up, and
Maybe
I think will
not
be
for the
valuable
R9,
on
maybe a
this
different
upcoming
shotgun?
team. And looking at the lineups that we have here, it more than
Interesting.
just a value. I mean, it was a must-have.
Well, yeah, I mean, Bobby made a good point earlier. You still got a good run at the loser side of the bracket. I was taking a look at them. Not quite sure where they're going to be seated at.
See if we got anybody to
loser
spectate
side
on the
right
in-between
now
games.
has not a lot of highly recognizable teams. Prometheus actually gets beaten by Animus, which we all knew already. I'm not sure what the score of that one was, but that's a team that we'll keep track of for the loser side as well. But at the same time, again, I don't know how the scene
Hey, yo,
is going to be
Sadistic, you want to hop into a game for me to spectate real quick?
moving forward for teams who, didn't make it in the first two rounds. Obviously,
Let me look.
we've got a big matchup
Or Marshy,
coming
you
up
want to
with
hop in a
Nova
game?
and Animus, which is still set to be taking place in about 3.5 hours.
Oh, well,
so we've
Zim
got
is
a little
playing
bit
a
of time
ranked
to fill in
match?
between
What?
it. A lot can happen,
normal
obviously,
match?
but now you're going to be put into a position where you might have to face against a Nova or an Animus or Prometheus.
I think Riz is about to
And for a team
play a game,
like,
so I might spectate him.
After what we just saw from the Hardpoint and the Search and Destroy and the Control, you've got to be able to close out a game, a best of 3 style in 2 games, because that
You know what? We'll
Control
spectate
throw
Jim.
was just, I mean, it wasn't there. It wasn't even close.
And
I mean,
run
when
the
you've got a team deathmatch game that is basically what it was, and you're dying and you're down to 5 lives before that ACAB even comes through, there's a problem. And you've got to be able to correct it fast, and they just did not do it. It got worse as the game progressed.
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I'm not being harsh on Mott. I put a lot of heart in that team because I've seen them progress very well from being, I mean, not a nobody qualifier team, but being a team in the qualifiers who barely made it through, finish at a top 6 spot in, not a major tournament, but a tournament that, is pretty major in EU, to where they're at now. And I don't know, they've grown tremendously on me. So to see that kind of performance kind of hit me in the heart.
Hardpoint contested.
Alright, well, we're gonna get geared up for our second our third matchup of the night. I think we're still gonna be moving over to I actually picked Mont, so we're actually probably gonna be on board with Mont again. But that could be subject to change. Rushes, we can't have that in chat, buddy.
What's up, Image? How you doing?
Hardpoint tested. Hardpoint lost.
I wonder if it's just my phone that's.
You know what I'm gonna do right now while we're waiting? I'm gonna create that overlay that I was gonna make earlier.
Hardpoint locked down. Heads up. UAV spotted. Hardpoint identified. Destroyed enemy's UAV. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy contact.
Hardpoint lost.
Ooh, they're asking if we want a loser pick game. For sure. Let me check. Have you guys looked at losers bracket matches to see who we want to watch?
I think Verdict was saying that we're probably following Mont.
Okay.
And it's looking like they would potentially be going up against Dream EU.
Hardpoint is ours.
Gotcha.
Targets in sight.
Yeah, but the way it's looking as well, though, it looks like they got start times for this next series at 8 Eastern.
Okay. 40
Okay.
minutes away.
What are the odds that we don't start until 8 Eastern?
What's Jimbo doing? Oh my gosh, he's getting beamed is what he's doing. I know EU players love the Peacekeeper. Very interesting. Oh, we're shooting bodies. Okay. Okay, all right.
Not phone.
Okay, okay.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Enemies advanced UAV.
I'm gonna watch the 20-something round S&D. Junior Games.
Dari sekian
Stream already trying to hop in that
banyak yang nggak lolos juga.
bucket.
Yeah, I bet they are.
I don't blame it, bro. I mean, that's a ship that everybody wants to jump in, right?
I think my favorite comment was in response to Bobby's initial tweet that we were, you know, going to be able to do this season, or this year rather.
Yeah.
Someone was like, he's probably streaming all of the matches. Like, what?
yeah.
Bobby, you've got to spectate all of them. 100%.
All, let's see, how many total let's see. 64 divided by, so that would be 32 for the first round, 16 for the second round. All the losers bracket matches as well.
Well, we'd be here for 3 days.
I would die. Stage 3 for NA is next weekend, chat.
Or what are the chances that we get closer to 200?
This is the 20-something round S&D, right, chat? Anyone? I believe this is it. Resolution, still not what I would like it to be, but you know what? It is what it is.
Maybe. Mayhaps.
Anyone in chat?
Is that not
No?
Asta in the chat? Didn't you retire, bro? Or aren't you Mochilla now? That's not actually Asta.
Japan loves Peacekeeper too?
I can see why Verdict is married with kids. I didn't marry kids. I married and then I had kids.
All right. I'm gonna deafen.
Oh, okay. So that's for the second one. It is married and has kids.
I'm gonna deafen. Y'all can ping me whenever we're good to load into a lobby or whatever. I'm just gonna watch this 26 round S&D.
I will be right back.
We'll see you in 45 minutes, homie.
All right, sounds good. All right, chat. Here we go.
Be crack the point first. Is it gonna be Mambalo Kings or Smart Omega?
Okay.
No!
So it is not a mustachio commentated event, so I'm probably gonna drop the volume down pretty low. This is the new S&D rules. So for those of you who are not aware, we now have overtimes. Long range. So Mega versus Low Kings. From what I was told, Low Kings was really good in the respawns. I think, what was it, like a 250 to 36 win or something? Something absolutely crazy. Low Kings are going to take round one. I don't know who the winner is. I do know that this is going to be a really long one. React to Q9 reverse sweep in best of 7. Where can I watch that? I mean, I'm down to watch it because we're gonna have a lot of downtime in between a lot of these matches, but I just don't know where. You know. Maybe I'll turn their volume up a little bit. There we go. We want to see. I just want to see. What is it? 26 total rounds. I want to see 26 rounds of whoopee. That's all I want. Do you guys know? Is this the finals? Like, did Low Kings actually make it to the grand finals? Because if they made it and Blacklist didn't, that would be kind of crazy. I legitimately know nothing about what happened in this event, other than that there was a 26 round search and destroy that Omega was playing in. And you got to think, in a 26 round S&D, there's got to be a whole lot of whoopee kills, right? Right? Easy clean up. I'm also now remembering that I have a 1-minute stream delay, so I'm not going to know you guys' responses. Or I will know your responses, but I'll have no idea what they're in reference to. Low Kings are godly in close range fights. Noted. New update has come out for Season 6. Have you heard about it? Has it come out, or have the patch notes come out? I did a reaction to the patch notes. The update itself isn't out, right? No mustachio, no party. True. You missed that? Whoopee! 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 What's happening? Oh my gosh. He is very much not in the flow state right now. Oh gosh, you're dead. Yeah, so with the new overtime rules, you gotta win by 2 rounds. And if nobody's won by around 20, then first to 20 wins.
By Idra, and Idra just taken down the morph for now, and the last man standing, Luffy, is difficult.
All right, Luffy. 1v3, piece of cake. EU players don't really like the Peacekeeper. Yes, they do. I'm talking about pro players. I'm not talking about random ranked dudes you're playing against. Did this guy not know what weapon he was using? Jay-Z has replaced Kevs as he's underage. Oh, why did they pick up Kevs if he's underage? I don't understand. I don't understand. Luffy's god tier. True. Luffy is a very solid sniper. Oh my gosh. How is he alive? How is he alive? How is he alive? How does it take you that long to kill him? Oh my gosh. Why? Oh, that's just so confusing. Why do all these teams, like, especially if it's a year's worth of practice, why not put in the time with a team that you can actually play with? I just don't get it. Like, as it was, Tribe did it for half of last year and it didn't make sense, but teams keep doing it intentionally. Like, Omega did it, Blacklist does it. I just don't get it. I feel like the overall reward of having that team chemistry in the $2 million tournament is worth a lot more than winning these little, like, $25,000 tournaments. It's not even like you're guaranteed to win it, you know? Update is out? It's out for global? It's just an in-app update, right? I'm refreshing global right now. Chat saying update is out. I might okay, I was actually thinking, is my ping gonna be better now that I'm on better internet? I just realized I never connected my iPad to the new internet. Because I don't think I hooked it up to the router. Uh-oh. Omega getting aggressive right here. Anarchy lost round 2 to Mystic? Oh my gosh.
And also a bot at the same time.
Apparently Anarchy lost round 2.
Who did they play?
Mystic.
Who?
Mystic?
I'm streaming right now. So
I looked at Mystic's roster earlier and I'd never heard of any of them, so just letting you guys know that that might be worth watching in losers if we're
Yeah,
able
let's do
to,
it.
because I believe Anarchy is in the server. Okay, that's crazy. I did not know that. Candy on 5. I think that's 2 of the last 3 rounds going in for Omega. Snipe. Luffy. Oh my, he's on 10 already? He's on 11 already? Oh my gosh, this dude's gonna drop a freaking 30 bomb in S&D. He's gonna drop a 30 bomb. Oh my gosh, this resolution is absolutely killing me. How is this 1080p? Anarchy did lose. That's crazy. Dietrich with the 150 elixir. Appreciate it. Giving us some donut hype chat.
Wow, Mamba Low Kings got
Still no nerf to the 4 metaguns. Oh, so you're just talking about the patch notes. Yeah, I'm aware that there's no nerf to the metaguns. Okay, well, the update is definitely not there for global. I'll check Garena and see if the update's there. Luffy finally get taken down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew. Ooh, Kalo rocking the 117. Gets a major assist.
It's going 1 versus 4 situation, and it's really hard, but remember,
Mag 10 supremacy. How's Whoopi? Oh wait, that was his teammate. I was like, how is Whoopi alive? I'm looking to see if we do have the update for Garena, but I don't think that we do. Underdogs and no one knows winning is fun. Absolutely, we're all about the storylines here in COD Mobile. Yeah, there's definitely no update in global or Garena, so chat's trolling. I know, big shocker. Chat would troll? Never. Never.
Yes. Looks my bulu-bulu.
Did they say?
Goosebump. Yeah, Shiver. Ya, merinding sama-sama merinding cuma atau ketakutan gitu kan. Ya, tapi kita lihat kali ini tampaknya we will see
Okay.
Who is going to predict some movement, but Smart Omega
Rage. That's a really weird place to try to play a Mac 10. Very weird place to try to play a Mac 10. Like, you can get shot from so many angles, and there's no immediate range where the Mac 10 is going to be super effective unless you hop in the window. So that's definitely an interesting call. 4v3 advantage Omega. I feel like Whoopi, maybe I haven't been paying attention yet, but Whoopi has not had a huge impact. Once again, I could be wrong. 12 kills. Oh my, quick scope for Luffy. What the frick? Oh, he's in the flow state right now. Okay, Whoopi has 9. I was wrong. Whoopi's not having a bad game. I think the one round that we watched where he missed a bunch of easy shots threw me off, but only 4 teams participated. Relentless, Omega, Low Kings, and Huntsman. That's a really unusual. So it's a Dunya Games tournament that DG didn't play in? And they didn't invite Almighty or Blacklist. Huh. Very unusual. Cordite 4-shot. Supposedly, I have been told that the Cordite is going to be a 4-shot now. Let's see. They should be pinging me whenever we're ready to hop into that one. My hair is all over the place right now.
especially for Yopi ya.
Sano's dissing your content?
He always
Sano's content is literally just putting Ferg in his thumbnails and putting Ferg in his title. What?
for now,
What?
they lost some
Of anybody. Of anybody to diss my content.
Mamba locking has advantage, but Smart Omega no.
Ratio him? Is he dissing it on Twitter?
For Smart Omega, and he is a really pinch situation for now. He tries.
It can't be on Twitter, right? He wouldn't openly expose himself to that.
For some maybe.
Oh. Yeah, it must be on stream.
Maybe some weapon to bring a miracle.
It must be on stream.
The bomb has been planted in it under 30 before a boom.
Low Kings.
Before a boom.
Looking strong.
Boom. What are you saying?
What sound? What sound?
Yeah, it's boom. Yeah, it's boom. I know.
PJ with 12 as well? Good night.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That's fun. That's not bloom, okay? Okay, but we got
All right, Whoopi. I mean, it's got to be a couple really solid rounds for Omega. We know that it goes to OT, so let's see what they can pull out. I'm guessing a Whoopi First Blood? A Whoopi First Blood somewhere? Trophy system gone. They have no map control right now. Luffy First Blood. Wow. I mean, they can't win the round. It goes to overtime, so. Oh, I got a ping from Day. Not a super important one. I'll answer it in a little bit. Luffy with 17? 17? This dude's going crazy right now.
Yes, but we will see if the
Absolutely crazy.
really hard to pick. But the Morse, wow, the Morse just got the bomb. and
Bobby, you a bully? Hey, he started it. Is Sano's channel Ferg's 4th channel? For all intents and purposes. Sano equals Odin Wire. Whoopee cleans it up. There we go, baby. There we go, baby.
Still a game point for Mamba Loki.
Let's see. Golly, Luffy with 70. I feel like he's got to drop a 30, right? Will you watch party Nodwin finals on the 2nd and 3rd of July? Probably not. That will be that'll be the day of NA stage 3. So I might react to it the day after, but oh wait, no, day after will be the 4th of July, so probably not. Maybe the day after, you know? Whoopee going big again? Going big again? Did you know that Demores is Skurd's brother? I did not know that. I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't even noticed his name. I feel like Luffy is the only one I've paid any attention to. Whoopee, give me a 30 bomb. Give me a 30 bomb. When is EU? It's happening right now. It's just taking us a while to get into the games and everything. Hopefully I'm not missing anything.
Yes, and we will see the Mamba locking is still.
We will show them.
They going to bomb site A, but JC
We will show them.
In the door, in the gate, and see JZ has taken down.
All right.
Morse and Juga Yopi, but still 2-on-4 situation. Smart Omega.
It's once again, it's got to be a few. It's got to be a minimum of what 3 consecutive rounds, right? Because they got to push it to a tie to get it to OT. Oh, PJ's on 50. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be some crazy high kill S&D games. Do you know who won this match? I do not. I do not. This is my first time watching it. The only thing I know is it goes to like 26 rounds or something. So Luffy is slowed down. He's been sitting on 17. Obviously, Omega's been winning rounds, so that's a big factor. I feel like now that we have this format for S&D, I feel like that's gonna change the impact of a lot of snipers that are streakier, because like if you're playing 20-30 rounds of S&D, like there's a lot of opportunity to lose momentum, to lose that flow state. It'll be interesting to see which of the snipers can maintain it all the way through. A 1-for-1. Advantage Omega. Bobby looking like an old man enjoying the younger generation when he spectates. Okay, well that's just mean for no reason. That's just mean for no reason. Game battles removed. Anarchy versus Mystic scores. Maybe they're replaying. That would be interesting. Oh, they updated again. Weird. All right, 6-6. Overtime it is, baby. Luffy, we need you to wait. Can you wallbang that? I feel like if you could, that would have landed, right? I think Omega versus DG might be a good match. I think it would be. I mean, it depends on, once again, depends on if you have underage players. Because apparently, Kevs is underage and Clove is underage, so I think if you put the underage players in the equation, I think it'd be a really good match. I'd honestly take them out, would probably be a really good match too, because they're some of the best players on each team. I think removing Kev probably doesn't have as much of an impact as removing Clove, but we'll see. That was not a whole lot of shots hit on that one. Not a whole lot of shots landed. Plant. Can we watch the bomb carrier, see what's happening over on that side of the map? Whoopi has slowed down pretty significantly too. He's been sitting on 12 for a while. It's mostly been the SMGs doing the work. I don't think there's really anybody running an AR. I think it's pretty much just all DLQ, MAC-10, CBR, like it's been in S&D for the last Lord knows how long. Finally, Luffy finds one. Oh, you gotta hit that. He's gonna get killed from the side. Yep. Jay-Z. Big kill. Oh, from range. He's only got 6. I guess he hasn't really been playing with the team, so it makes sense. Gonna have a little bit of a tougher time keeping up. Little bit of a tougher time. Ranked S&D needs overtime. No, I don't want ranked matches going for freaking 40 minutes. I'm very fine with the current way. Right, I think we should add control to ranked, but I definitely don't want it overtime in ranked. I think people would stop playing S&D, especially like ranked warriors. Like if there's potential it's gonna go 20-30 minutes, like why in the world would you play it? Luffy. Oh my gosh, the timing. All right, looks like that's definitely a wall bangable wall. He's so close. India region should have more tournaments. Guys, India stage 3 was literally last week, and they have a Nodwin event happening. This guy's getting pinched. He put himself in a bad spot. A bad spot. All right, Luffy, get number 20 right here. Slide the corner. You know you want to. You know you want to. Jay-Z and Whoopi left alive. I don't think I'm getting invites, right? Nope, still not getting invites. Oh, and they close it out. I think it was Whoopi or the enemy who used the 117. He might have picked it up off somebody. Title of Bobby's next diss track 1.41. LOL. LOL. Hey yo, Shafi, can you get the clip of Sando trash talking me? I want to react to it.
Another kill. Against PJ, this is not looking good for Mamba King. Lost PJ, become really hard for Mamba Kings to take the win. Like I say, Mamba Kings really rely on PJ.
Control's so bad, payout S&D is way better. Payout S&D is not a Call of Duty mode, respectfully. Like it is, but it's like it's not, you know. And also, control's not terrible. It needs spawns to be improved, but it's not terrible by any means.
just going around the launch
Teams are still learning how to play it, for sure.
got Yopi, and for now, Luffy is the
Who won
last
Stage
and
3?
second.
India? Godlike,
5 and
as
2
always.
just been
They
played.
did get sent down to the losers bracket, though. I was not expecting that. Wow, Luffy. Oh, I thought he was going to get both.
And
That would have been
this
crazy.
one is obviously going to Smart Omega.
That would have been crazy.
And another
I
game.
think
Yes.
it will be more overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Omega. I feel like Omega gets the advantage every time and then
Third overtime.
just can't close it out.
Smart Omega gonna
My gosh.
win in this round. We will see about that because Smart Omega, I think they want to play more aggressive in this round because you will see already in their spot.
Now that I think about it, I don't
In the lawn center, trophy system
think that I sent my UID, which I definitely need to do.
The Morse looking for the angle for make a counter attack. The Morse takes the kill in range and Candy takes the kill and Mamba looking try to plant. I don't think they can blinding bomb Yopi, but at least get the kill and Idra become a 3 versus 2. Yopi still hesitate to blinding bomb.
Freak! I just realized I don't have my my UID anymore. Is there a way for me to look at like my clipboard history so I can copy something that I posted before?
And we'll see Whoopi just a glimpse.
Whoopi!
And for now,
2v2.
Whoopi still looking for another
Luffy.
player.
Oh, Luffy's alive.
For Mamba looking.
Luffy
and
versus
a
Whoopi.
Luffy too.
Who's
It's
it gonna
going
be?
from information, but
I'm guessing Luffy. This should be free. It is.
just quick scope.
That's
Going
kill
down
number
Luffy
20
and
freaking 1.
2 versus
Oh my
1
gosh.
situation, and Candy is just a
The
spot
numbers.
by Luffy, and obviously now
The numbers.
to the third overtime by Mamba looking. I think it will going for
Controls
every-
boring to watch and painful to play. Is it possible that you're not playing it correctly? Is that a possibility?
Yes, finally, the first.
Sorry guys, I have to copy my UID and hopefully it actually works this time. Copy. It's still not working. Okay. 6, 7, 6, 6, 5, 6, 8, 4, 8, 2, 1, 0, 1, 7, 8, 8, 6, 7, 3. Right? 6, 7, 3? Yep.
Yes, PJ going forced to forward for now, but PJ.
Okay, I'm back to paying attention. PJ's on 18. Good night. Good night. Will Image remain Revenant's esports coach till stage 5? I doubt it. I'm pretty sure he's just coaching them for the Nodwin Invitational. I could be wrong, but that was my understanding of the reason for the pickup. Oh, it's not an invitational. Is it an invitational? I actually don't know. Low Kings gets the advantage for the first time. Luffy's the top 3 sniper in the Philippines. He's really good. He's really freaking good. Spawns and control and the lives mechanics are terrible. Spawns definitely need changes. There's no question about that. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Oh! Wow, he died so fast to a Mech 10 from there. That's nutty. Okay. Omega's got a clutch up again. Kalo, we're 17 rounds in and you got 5 kills, homie? Brother.
Yes, Mamba Kings, just a 3.
Jewel Season could be the best Philippine sniper. He's not top 3? What? Who's not top 3? What are you talking about? Who the freak is Jules? Jewel Season? I've never heard of that person. Whoopi's on 16. Oh my gosh, he's 1 HP right there. That should be a free kill. It is. Traded. Luffy again.
the
25.
Following up now.
25.
Central of the takeoff, there is a bomb drop, but Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
just down and oh my god, Luffy.
Oh my gosh.
But now it's going
Oh,
9-9 and
brother.
Luffy
Round number 19.
ever.
Yes.
Yes.
Lothberg, no, we are not playing video games today.
Got some room for stay in this.
We are watching video games today.
Not gonna over.
Wait, I thought it was 9-9 just now. Am I tripping?
It's gonna be a fourth overtime. But wait, why score is 9-8?
Yeah,
The score
the score bugged.
is a bug.
Is it gonna fix itself?
9-9.
Yes, it's even.
I am confusion.
There's a feature.
There's a new feature in Call of Duty Mobile, and that is called Buck. But I think it's right because PJ, but I think
PJ gets
with the Magnum
number
Force,
22. Good
Force,
night.
there's a kill against Hydra, another
Love from
kill
Garena, appreciate it.
And we'll see Yopi try to predict shot against Fred, but PJ already
Okay, yeah, I'm assuming this bug is gonna fix itself.
with the Mac 10 in the long range. There's not a good
Right?
weapon if you want to use it at a long range. And
I hope this is not a consistent thing that...
pick up a point.
Okay, so it's showing the right score on this menu,
Score
10 to
and
9.
another game point.
but
But
it's...
it's still
Mamba.
9.
What?
Oh my
Why?
god.
Hey!
It's really,
That is just...
really
I'm assuming this we just can't count on anymore, and it's only gonna show the right score at like the end of every round.
How we're on.
Okay, yeah, that probably needs to be fixed.
What round is this?
10 to 9.
9 to 9.
10
Okay.
to 9.
10 to 9.
Yes, it goes, it's overtime, so first person to get a 2-point advantage, or first to 20.
In my life. Okay. Now we are going to
Luffy?
We're just going to predict
Luffy's
how
definitely getting a 30.
a side A, but Jay-Z I think is really
He's definitely gonna get there.
doesn't want anyone expect their team to know their position, but Luffy just going to
Let me see if I have friend requests
selipan
yeah,
ya kan?
good.
from the new team. I don't think that we do.
Some selipan
Some
and
glitch.
waiting
I don't think I realized the top of the
from there.
Mag 10 Banana Blaster is the same little like railing thing as the AK-117.
Right now it's 10 to 9.
It'll be bugged till the end of the game. Nice, 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 nice.
Some bug in Call of Duty Mobile, but yeah, it's usual.
Maybe ini
9-9.
udah over gitu ya.
Yeah, it's like completely bugged. So I'll make sure to report that to the COD Mobile Esports guy so they can get that fixed. Woof! Big info right there. Yeah, that's got to be info from a teammate, right? The way he reacted to that. Does he get the read? Jay-Z gets obliterated. Whoopee collects!
Piercing, oh my god.
Whoopee he gets another one! He's the king for a reason, chat. 10-10. Wow, Whoopi just single-handedly clutched that. Wow.
This mod has
Give me Whoopi POV, please.
you don't know?
Please, please, please. That's all that I want.
When
Imagine a 20 to 19 game. Oh my gosh, that would go on literally forever. I might not be able to finish this before we start the next one. Holy frick. Is this like an hour-long game?
Continue the game. Why Smart Omega is taken down Luffy, Whoopi and Candy just taken down.
Trades?
Jay-Z
Trades?
just want to force,
Trades?
but
3v3?
1-1, but Hydra is just
Whoopi's down. Why are we not watching Whoopi more?
there. And now
Why are we not watching Whoopi more? That's what the people want. The people want to watch Whoopi. Let us watch Whoopi. My gosh.
But I know.
It can't be 2020, but it can be 2019. It's first to 20, so
Smart Omega and
theoretically, if it went up to 1919,
going to
then it would be possible to get a 39-round search and destroy.
yes.
Crazy that we went from a maximum of 11 rounds to a maximum of 39 rounds. Like, almost 4 times as much. Obviously, it's not likely, but it's possible.
There's another double kill with the sticky granite.
Oh my
god.
Oh my
3
god.
versus 5.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
think so.
This is just absurd.
Another overtime.
Oh my god,
It's
it's
another
really
Jay-Z?
overtime. Luffy become the last man standing.
Luffy, a little 1v5 for the boys. Gets one underage. No way. I was about to say.
Another round, 11.
Oh my god.
OT, OT. Never much love when we go OT.
We just wanna get
Holy
what
frick,
round
dude.
is this?
27.
What round?
Why are we... Does the spectator hate Whoopi? I feel like we haven't watched Whoopi for the entire game. It's kind of tilting me. I feel like we're just watching Low Kings every single time. There we go, finally. We want to see Whoopi get the 30 bomb, dude.
33. I think it's going to 30 round maybe at least.
Sheesh.
We still looking for some place to arrest enough. To be.
Nothing.
Going to the match. Then a rage gas taken off by Yopi and Idra just going to.
What do you guys think about melees taking 2 hits to kill?
Yopi, sorry.
I think it should depend on like the swing. Like I think something like the boxing gloves, that's 2 consecutive swings at a fast speed. There's no reason for that to be a one shot. But I think for stuff like the bat and the axe that swings slowly, I think it's fine. Whoopi, Whoopi gets a kill and you immediately switch away from it. What? Spectators, what are we doing right now? Kalo all alone. That should be a plan. Oh, a little risky. Whoopi, you gotta, yeah. We'll play a distraction right there. Bobby, love your content. I appreciate it, my guy. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Mawa kayo dah shotcaster guys. Artinya kayaknya semangatin kita kayaknya.
Mawa.
Thank you for viewers. I love you guys. I love you guys. This is the most longest search and destroy ever.
Oh my gosh.
It's still
And it's bugged, so I like don't even know what's happening anymore. I'm just like along for the ride, you know? Yeah, commentators are like, please give us a break. We need a break. Oh my gosh. Luffy, however you pronounce it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't realize it ended. Okay. There's a winner. Nice.
Wow. 9-8.
That was freaking long.
Yeah, 9-8.
Good gracious.
That's what I did last week on Twitter. I didn't watch too much. I didn't listen too much about the stage 3 Latham, because all it basically was on Twitter was Latham or 11D DQing. So I really didn't want to get into the logistics of why and how or any of that for what it's worth. Let's just be real. They DQ'd. That's what it is. All right. I'm not going to go back and forth reading the conversation. I just want to know the facts. And what the facts were, when I looked at it last time, the top 4 teams in the winners bracket who made it to that semifinals matchup or the quarterfinals matchup, or would that be semifinals?
Semifinals would be top 4.
There we go. Semifinals.
Thank you.
So those 4 teams are guaranteed slots, correct?
Yes, correct.
Perfect. There we go.
That was a long freaking game of Search and Destroy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What was that? Like 35 minutes I was gone?
Something like that.
Good lord. Oh, I'm assuming this one's starting soon, right? It should be 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a friend
Absolutely
request
need to
from
go.
anybody.
We should be friends with one of the players from Mont. No, we got added by.
Yeah.
Let me check my request real quick. Oh, Parasite actually added me and Dakar, so
Okay.
Yeah, I got.
I'm kind of slacking. Whoopsies. Look, they made us wait earlier. We made them wait now.
True. I think it's
Karma.
fair.
100. Oh yeah, we're getting invited already.
Okay, nice.
There we go.
Why, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
All right.
welcome, my friend. All right, 3v3. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay. I need some advice. I've got my breakfast in front of me. However, it is a banana.
Hey, just the whole thing in one go.
I was about to say, is it okay if I turn my camera off for this?
Yeah, if you don't, you're gonna get memed pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Until I got up, so I would.
I mean, maybe that's how I make my break. You know, people are like, "Hey, you're the banana guy, right?"
It's the banana guy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We're not gonna take a poll, chat. No, I'm not doing this right now.
What does reverted result mean on game battles? Probably means it was reverted from the previous result.
That we talked about that. That is because when they played that search and destroy, they didn't set up overtime, so it ended at 7-6.
Oh.
So they had to replay the search and destroy.
So Anarchy did win?
Well, they're actually still in the middle of that.
Oh, okay. So it's reverted just so it didn't show the wrong winner. Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah, and they're apparently still playing it out.
Gotcha.
Wasn't
or spectating. Woo! Analyst first note is not for like another 2 hours, chat. Unfortunately, I don't think it's till 10 o'clock a.m. This is a SPR leaderboard player.
On Discord, Bobby, by the way.
Targets inside.
Bomb has been planted.
I was trying
magic
to avoid any sort of brand naming
Get ready for the next round.
on the broadcast, but I just hoping maybe
avoid brand naming as he mentions brand naming.
well, I mean that's
Defend the objectives.
so vague
The
that
enemy has the bomb.
matter.
No, vague plays for tribe, homie. Word to you.
All right,
Get your act together, Day. You're slacking. I mean, we're literally in the nitty gritty right now. It's about to get like super zesty, super spicy, and we're talking about NA. I mean,
that's what we're gonna do. Say it.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Get down, sniper!
No, they did not technically win the S&D.
You were the last one.
They had a 7-6 score line, but overtime wasn't on. So technically, that is not a finished result.
Ready up.
Correct. That is a void match because the rules were correctly adjusted.
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
That'd be like if we hopped into a hard point and it stopped at 150 points. They would have to replay it because
Technically, it'd be like 225, but
technically it'd be 25.
yeah, 150 was like the old rule set.
Well, that's what
If
it
it would have been 150, it would have been like they had the game set to 6 instead of 7. But they had it set to 7. They just didn't have it set for overtime.
My point was not to scale it. It was just that it would be
Finish the
wrong.
mission.
You know, it'd be the wrong scoring. It'd be a void match.
Enemy contact.
Exactly.
Contact with enemy. Enemy down.
How was your banana?
Enemy contact.
Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Oh, baby. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, bro. Gotta go dispose of my trash. That's how good it was. Alright, I'll be right back.
Animus will win 3-0 versus Nova? Really? That's a bold claim. certainly think it should, at minimum, be a good matchup. I am a little disappointed. I don't know if we're going to cast that match. We'll see.
Okay.
We're gonna try, but
anyone to spectate? I wish Whoopi. Oh, there's our swordfish leaderboard guy. Nice. Make sure Bobby watches. Hey, Blaine's or Minu.
Last man standing.
Gifted a sub, appreciate it.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Has dropped the
What I
bomb.
miss?
oh, I was just
All
catching
right.
up.
All right, what's this nonsense?
Bro, you said if you upload one, you'll blow up.
I didn't say that, dude.
You did. You said if I upload a
No.
TikTok, it will blow up.
No, I said, like, if you upload a bunch, one of them will go viral.
All
You
right.
uploaded 2,
All right, how many more do I need to upload?
at least 20.
What? That's 20 bangers, bro. I don't want to upload Bobby content. That's dog shit.
Bro, Bobby uploaded reacting to aim assist and it got 3 million, okay?
Yep, that's dog shit. We need to upload bangers.
I don't bangers. Need to upload bangers. Need to upload bangers. Sanho. Bangers. So Ferg. Not Ferg. So it didn't get any views. Not Ferg. So it didn't get any views. Ferg. Not Ferg, so it didn't get any views. Ferg. Not Ferg, no views. Interesting. So banger equals Ferg in thumbnail. Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
We are in. Let me take a look at it.
Extreme is saying that Mystic won.
We've lost the bomb.
We are in losers round number 2,
We got the bomb.
which is the third series of the night or
Finish the
day.
mission.
I'm
Dang.
trying to figure out if Extreme is correct or incorrect here. I don't know if they're scored a 3, right?
Yeah.
Extreme and
They
Vegeta.
basically tried to pick up where they left off at.
I'm reading the chat though, and the chat
I'm reading the chat too, and basically
says
what they
we're
did
able to replay.
Nice work.
the entire game.
Wait, who's replaying what?
Game was not completed, so it must be completed.
What's happening?
Destroy the objective.
Trying to figure out what's going on with the Mystic versus. Okay, it looks like it is confirmed by Game Battles now that Mystic win.
Okay.
Bomb acquired.
So they basically picked up where the 7-6 game ended.
Oh wait, I missed the ending?
Because
I missed the ending? There was more? I didn't know there was more.
Bomb dropped.
One of them will go viral. You uploaded 2 and it got 3 million, okay?
Yep, that's dog shit. We need to upload bangers.
I agree.
Bobby's content is for a channel that has like 20k subscribers, bro. I have to upload content that's worth like getting a milli one day.
Sanho, you have literally never uploaded a
Bobby is on
video
his
that's
way
worth
to
getting a
million,
mil.
so-
Yeah, but it doesn't count
Hard point.
because. But you know what I mean?
Bobby is on his way to 1 million, so.
Yeah, but it doesn't count
Hard point.
because Ross made him.
Ross made him, okay.
Ross made him?
Yep.
Listen to me, bro. He said, well,
I feel like I can justifiably tweet Sanho that Ferg made him, right? Can I tweet that? Am I allowed to tweet that now?
All right.
Is this too mean to tweet? What do we think, chat? I'll wait for chat to catch up.
It's EU. It's EU. It's never too mean to tweet.
Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't muted. LOL. Sanho is roasting my content, so I really want to tweet Ferg made you, but I can't decide.
All right, well, we're getting on into the action. It's a hard point.
Oh, are we in? Oh, we're in. What the frick?
Versus Extreme. Extreme EU, right? That's their name?
Yeah, Extreme EU, not Extreme Latum.
All right. But who is superior, Extreme EU or Extreme Latin?
I don't know. Not looking like
I
they're
don't know.
superior right now.
We always go with Extreme Latin. We stand
Oh,
Extreme.
of course. We stand with Extreme.
Yeah. Ooh, nice little slide by Tay there. Picks up a 3-piece in the feed before getting taken down.
Do it.
Tay actually kind of frying. Top frag in the lobby
Do
at
it.
7. Next is going to be Russell.
No, do
at,
it.
5 kills.
It's mean.
Do
Do it. Do it. Don't do it.
I think we're going to hang on Tay C for a second here and see what he's able to bring to the table.
Whoop.
Oh, well.
Well, yeah, meet Parasite.
Yeah.
Meet CBR.
No mercy?
Meet, good hand-eye coordination. The reaction time. Parasite. Looking to get the break here. Sticky
Say Sano's channel is Ferg's 5th channel.
Looking for the revenge. Actually going to get turned on as well. And we got a pretty solid hole. P2. Mott.
Too
fighting
much?
for the lives as well as Extreme and Extreme. They've got a pretty good setup. They've saddled up. They stacked the hill. 3 players in. 1 drop. 2 out. That's all. That's a break. That's a retake. 30 seconds still to scrap for, too. So
Call him Lano.
interested to see how this one pans out here on this P2 rotation, which is still up for grabs. And nobody's there.
All right, well, we've only got 5 points separating these two teams right now. Bobby Tacey finds another 2-piece, was looking for 3. I think he might have just ran out of ammo in the fight against Descartes there. Well, we'll be on the lookout. We have this trickle time is going to go over to the side of Mont at this point. I got to fix the score, chat. Don't look at that, because that's wrong.
Give him a hard time, Chad.
I had it still 2-1 from the last series. I just put up like a little poor thing.
Everybody in chat wants me to do it. I might do something more creative.
He's gonna pull out the purifier. Kills.
I might screenshot Sano's channel,
does get taken down. Tasty.
and then I might tweet
in hand,
watching some of Ferg's 4th channel in between matches.
Parasite narrowly there.
Should I do that? I think that's more creative. I like that better.
Down surely. Now the custom player.
Oh, big kill for
good
Parasite.
play. Yeah.
Can I make a comment real quick? This is the roster that I would have liked to seen against.
I agree.
Who
No,
was it
I
that-
totally agree.
This is the 5 stack, and maybe even taking Lil Shy out for Razzle. I think there's still room for improvement. I'm not sure that Lil Shy was necessarily like.
I mean, I think after he said I make content that's like a channel with 20,000 subs, I think I'm owed a retaliation tweet.
I think that would have made for a better end game in the hard point and potentially a 2-0 series for them. And you know what? That's a drop ball on their behalf. Maybe they just couldn't get to tell the play.
Mont should beat them easily.
But I
Looks
think
like they
not
will,
having your
I would
biggest
think.
fragger in a matchup against a team that is, I mean, obviously the better pick. And it panned out that way, I think we might have seen a different ball game. That's just my take on that whole conversation.
Yeah, and right now, Mont
People
actually in a
that are
pretty
watch
great
partying
spot.
Bobby's
They're,
stream are in
up
confusion. There's people
70,
watch
almost
partying my
80
stream.
points above their opponents, and I'm totally
What?
on board with you. I think this is a much
I don't
better
know if that's
lineup,
allowed.
And, you know, again, maybe even could be a little bit more fine-tuned, but overall, having Parasite in that control against Axevite to me was just a must. So, unsure, you know, what the circumstance was there, but obviously he's back here to try to help the team get into later stage here as well. Tay was really ripping
How come
off
Animus
the
games
gate
aren't being
and
streamed?
then
Because we're trying to watch
slowed
some of the
down a
other
little
teams.
bit, I would say. He
We're
does put
definitely
kill
going to
number
watch
16
Animus
up
later on,
board,
for sure.
on the board there, but we've got multiple players.
Who is
on the
this?
side
This is
of
Mont versus,
Mont that have,
I don't know who
popped
they're
into
facing
that.
right now.
You've got Shy up at 16, Dakar up at 18, and Razzle at 17 as well. So starting to get a little bit more fragging power to shine through for the side of Mont, and unfortunately for their opponents, Extreme EU, starting to fall behind. Crash on a 7 and 20 right now, so definitely starting to feed over a handful of kills.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we got the 250-point hard point, so there's always the possibility of a comeback, but as far as positioning, gun skill, pretty much everything, it does feel like they're pretty outmatched, and obviously Mont looked pretty solid against one of the top teams in their region as well, so we'll see if they can bounce back, but it's not looking great right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, who knows? Maybe Mont will pull the upper echelon, and you know, we'll see the bag be sold right in front of our face before it is ever collected. Right now, P2 was a big weakness for Mont here on that first rotation, and they've only got 2 players on the objective right now. They actually only have 1, and that player's about to get outnumbered, as you can see the 2-1 push in, but oh my god! Razzle making something shake there with the Purifier. The Rage might be pretty OP, but not going to be able to make it outside of the front side of that armory push. Now 3 players looking to make the breach, but a little bit of a standstill. Tay literally put the team on his back, Louis V double bag style. There it goes. The break is back in effect. With 30 seconds left, this is about what we saw, but just flip from the first time around on this P2 rotation. The retake's back on point. Martin getting things back under their belt, and sure enough, is it comeback season? It's not looking likely.
No, not at all. And Kara actually does come through with 2 big kills there, taking down Parasite as well. Oh, takes down Dakar, finds 3
hit 4 Drake shots?
Kind of
Good
big,
lord.
but rotates right into Detel before it could get any streaks on board. We've got a couple Dragonfires available for the side of Mont right now, and unfortunately for the opposition, don't really have a whole lot going on there. We had a couple players start getting close, but I mean, just not a whole lot of consistency yet out of the lineup. Again, we have had a couple players start to step things up. We've got Shirley, Kara, Sticky at 17. We got Tasty at 26. But, I mean, it's just not stacking up to the numbers that Mont are bringing to the table. We're about to have Dakar on 30. We've got multiple other players, actually everybody at 20 or above for the side of Mont, and multiples that are starting to approach the 30 number as well. So, going to be on the lookout for that. Annihilator is available for Lil Shy, and that could be good for the potential rotation over towards Wood. We've got multiple players pushing backside of trailer right now, and it's only Daytel in the hill. Gonna get taken down from behind by the Purifier, part of a 3-piece. And this is a great opportunity for the side of Extreme EU to start maybe grabbing some extra points here to close the gap.
This would truly be an upper echelon if they're able to make it happen. They close the gap a little bit. Looks like at the very least they're going to be able to avoid the 100-point club. They have players rotated early as well, with I think 1 there to contest for Mont. So they get Daytel sliding in the bottom side. That's going to go ahead and clear. And right now it's winnable right here. It is a fairly contestable hard point, so I don't anticipate that we see the game end here. More than likely we will see the rotation back to P1, but Sticky sliding through, SKS in hand, gonna be able to find 1 before he gets traded out, and a little bit of extra time there does mean we will at the very least go back to P1.
Yeah, you can see it right here. The break gonna go right back in the hands of Mont. They're looking to close this puppy out, even if we do, which we 100% are gonna get that P1 reset. I mean, you're setting yourself up for, you know, not even getting the possibility of a comeback now. P1, you gotta be flawless on. It's practically impossible on a map like this, and even if you are able to get the extension to a P2 possibility, which is highly unlikely, you've gotten the situation where you've tested the waters in P2. You've only been able to hold for 30 seconds at a time. It's inevitable. This game's coming down to the wire. It's 9 seconds left needed for Mont. And Extreme, they put up a hell of a fight at the beginning. They started to mount a comeback, but you know, Mont just covering all odds and ends, and literally just need a handful of seconds here to close it out.
Yeah, it does look like Sticky has picked up a CBR, and I think this is a little bit better option, especially if you're going to be playing more of that rush playstyle, because the SKS, while it's a very, very strong weapon for certain applications, pushing into wood was not the most ideal circumstance, right? You're going to be wanting to play those longer angles, like being in trailer to lock down mid, or being top 10, or being top wood. But again, pushing front door of wood while your opponents have multiple players inside, that's just not a gunfight. Even if you do get kind of that.
Ferg said on stream, I watched the Bobby Plays video for the first time ever.
You are going to be...
Okay, Ferg's obviously trolling because Ferg comments on my videos all the time.
And I just would have liked to see him
Is
play
Jimbo
his
on the team?
angles
Yeah.
a little bit stronger. I think that Extreme EU have players that certainly came and showed how they've been able to make it this far into the competition. But obviously, just need a little bit more oomph, a little bit more consistency, and maybe a little bit tighter of gameplay. And, you know, it's unfortunate that we can't do listen-ins with the teams here today. That's something I really would have liked to be able to do, but that's just not something that is possible in our mix right now.
Oh, here we go. Breakdown 42-26 for Dakar. Detel not fragging out as anticipated, but guess what? If he's not doing it with the gunny, he is doing it on the hill. 2 minutes and 53 to knock it down. Pretty solid effort here for the side of Extreme EU, but not going to be enough. Mounting up a big game 1 win, setting themselves up for success. Now, what I am interested to see moving into this next game, the Search or Destroy, is something we haven't seen yet, and that's consistency. Are they going to make a roster change? Are they going to continue with this core 5 that worked well in the hardpoint? I mean, obviously, they don't have a lot of things set in stone as far as who they want and who they don't want in certain matches or certain games. And we saw that a lot in our first series with them against Oxabyte. And I got to say, that was certainly a winnable series. Again, I predicted that Oxabyte would move on in the winner's bracket, but that was certainly, you know, not something that, you know, we saw from game 1. Could have been the expectation. We could have seen a different ball game. We just didn't have the right pieces of the puzzle in the mix. I think we've got that right piece in the puzzle right here. I don't think they need to change anything. I think they need to continue what we have here.
That was a quick start. What the heck?
Love it.
Was not expecting that.
Yeah,
oh, some more Panama slums.
Especially after the little bit of a slow start that we had in a lot of the other games, right? So he has to be able to jump right on into the Search and Destroy. Get our camera back on now that it's not covering up the scoreboard, and we'll be here for our slum search, guys. There's definitely not been a lot of slums in the competitive scene as of late. Again, the last season of your Mobile Mayhem, for example, slums and the Hacienda were like, I mean, basically permanent, right? Kara does open up. We got a Koshka in play here? Oh, we sure do.
Koshka, I still think the Koshka is very underrated. I'm surprised we haven't seen more people switch to it. It's literally like outside of the ADS animation, which obviously people are more comfortable with for the DLQ. I feel like the Koshka's got an advantage in every situation. So I think we're gonna, especially as we start to move toward probably stage 4, we might see some people adapt to it a little bit more. But
is it purely the Kosh comes more like up from the bottom, whereas the DLQ is more from the side?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on a map like this, though, you're not going to be like quick scoping, right? You're not going to be. You're going to be getting your first few picks.
I don't know.
It has the thing is, it has the same lethal zone, so like, there's no actual disadvantage. It's really all about
comfort.
Comfort, yeah.
Comfort, yeah. Well, I mean, can't be mad at a player who's, you know, used to using something. Obviously, players who are able to adapt early are the ones who survive and thrive. And right here, the Koshka reigns superior, gets the first blood. First round in favor of Extreme EU, and now we're going to get a second opportunity for a game 3 based off what we just saw in the first round. I mean, it's still too young in the match to decide, but certainly putting up some big kills early on in the first round now. Can they continue on? Consistency's key here in slums, and we almost saw an overtime match earlier on this very same map, so I think it's possible.
Definitely, I mean, yeah, S&D is the mode of the underdog, so a lot of these teams, I would think, especially for whether they're ranked warriors or just amateur teams, like most of them probably don't have a lot of specific hardpoint strategies, which makes it tough to go up against a pro team. But there's just so many situations where you can get by search and destroy just based off of gun skill. I feel like it makes it doable for them, and it looks like they're going to take another round right here as Dakar is 1 HP trying to regen, but a 1v3 with just a Mac 10, more than likely. I don't know how they didn't see each other initially right there. We'll get the opener. 1v3 is doable, but with the bomb down, it's just going to be a really tough retake.
I will say that Extreme EU had a really solid coordinated push up towards B, and I think I believe it was Shirley that got a little bit maybe overzealous and had pushed up looking for the kill when realistically you've got your bomb planted. You're in a position where all you've got to do is play time. You got to play defense, and instead they almost drop it to hard there, but a nice little quick scope coming through at the end. And that's going to be a 2-0 lead now as I think it was, Crash hit that shot there at the end. Clutching one up for the team.
Chad does have a valid point. Koshka does have like a 1 RPM slower rate of fire than the DLQ, so that could be one of the reasons. But typically, it's not a weapon that you spam, so I just don't typically think of that being a factor.
Oh, well, we certainly saw the DLQ rain there. It's Koshka season for some of these players, and the Z-Lot, probably one of my favorite skins, so to see it be done there. Parasite opened up with first blood. Shuri dropping. Oh, baby, the hoppers from Lil Shy finds the first for him this round. Tage dropped. It's not the norm we've seen so far. Crash going to get another under his belt. That's 4. Sticky going to get the second, and that's going to be 2 for 2s. A minute and 15 on the clock. Still not any kind of traction on either site, and you can see the bomb carrier. The focus is A, and it's probably not the call out. You can see there's a lot of focus on the B site. 2 players starting to finally make the shift over, and I kind of like this positioning here from Mon.
All right, well, Crash starting to push on up. Could potentially run into Dakar here. We obviously also have a Lil Shy in mid. A lot of opportunity with the R9 to possibly things up, and has picked up a CBR as well, giving a little bit more range versatility. And like I said, Crash likely to run into Dakar here. Oh, nice shot. Kara has been hitting some really nasty shots with the Koshka here in this matchup. Now down to a 2 versus 2. Bomb is in the hands of Kara. Sticky does have an SKS as well, so a sniper and an SKS, kind of a interesting spot to be in. Kara does find a kill on the Parasite, but Dakar, Mac 10 in hand, using that bomb. Head glitch is going to come through with the round victory for the side of Mont. Closing that gap.
Do you think Cold qualifies? Yeah, probably. I think if Kara had kept the Koshka out there instead of swapping, it was a potential 1v2, but trying to pistol somebody off of a head glitch is just that's like a 1 in a million gunfight right there. So that's another big round, or I guess a first round win going in for Mont right there. Crash EU opens things up. Parasite drops. He had a really good first hardpoint that we watched, but definitely has had his struggles in the search and destroy.
Definitely as well. I'll tell you who's not struggling this Dakar, man. This Mac 10, the Banana Blaster, putting in some work. 8 kills solid. From that range, he's not going to be able to find anything, but definitely going to get a little bit of information. We got 45 seconds in the round. You can see the focus here on the A site. They're looking to make the compromise. Big shots to Car, but 2 are in trade. And that's going to be a 1v4. The bomb's going to go down. Okay, 1 by 1 they push. It's going to be another fall, and the bomb doesn't go down. That's key. It's a minute left. Are they going to try and deal with this pass? Why did Car stop the bomb plant only? Well, it doesn't matter. You know, you round the corner. There's 3 players left. 2 just waiting for you to make the push, and certainly not a lot of creativity there. Couldn't do much with it. And 10 kills on board for Dakar, but a 3-1 deficit now as Extreme EU. They're battling out in the trenches and finding a lot of success early on here in the surge.
Yeah, and Dakar's been putting in basically all of the work this search and destroy for Mont. Rassel's on an 0-4, Daytel's on an 0-4. Parasite, who is one of the biggest players for them earlier, is on 1-4, and Lil Shy is on a 2-4. Look at the opposition. We've got a lot more even distribution of effort and kills coming through for the side of Extreme. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. They do lose out on Tay as well, actually, as Lil Shy able to get the headshot with the R9 there. And now we've got a 4 versus 3 player advantage for the side of Amont. Make it 4 versus 2 as Parasite is able to take down Crash. We do have Shirley kind of pushed up on the van here, maybe making a rotation back over towards mid. And now you've got a big decision. Where are we playing? Are we playing towards A or are we playing towards B? Obviously, we have a little bit deeper of information and can see we've got 3 players on A. And that's going to be a kill coming through for Daytel. Shirley takes down Parasite, but it's a 1v3 with only 50 seconds, and a bomb is down.
Yeah, that's a super awkward spot for Bomb. I think, honestly, might not be wrapping back just to not give away information, but obviously going to get spotted through the doorway right there, and with shots going in, it's basically unwinnable. Does get hit by the R9 from... I don't even know what that range was right there, but another round going through is it is going to be what's this team's name? I keep forgetting their name.
Extreme EU and Mont.
Okay, Extreme EU keeping the lead right here, but we've seen leads evaporate pretty quickly, especially depending on how comfortable these teams are with whatever side they're playing on.
All right, well, we'll see if anything evaporates here. Now is gap slowly getting bridged here. A little bit of more consistency coming through, and a lot of presence. Oh my, Sticky coming through with the SKS, the Crimson Sonata, connecting. Oh, is going to be able to get a hit marker. Dakar is literally one, but here comes a Little Shy running rampant. The Hopper looking to make a difference here. Big time plays right here in the broken build. Might be
Razzle from
he's
where?
literally, I love this guy. I love the push right there, but I also love the fact that he fell back. Like, got the info he needed. He made the push back. Still alive to play his life, and it's only 2 players left to deal with.
Razzle is making some big plays. Gets away with his life on that one completely. It looked like he's going to pinch it off the head glitch. He beams another player right there. He has been huge this round. I think he had like a god shot over top of the wall from top statue or something else. And that's going to be a big round to tie things up.
Yeah, we don't have any goose eggs on the board either, too. We have Detail picking up the slack, Razzle picking up the slack. Parasite, who was struggling a little early on. Now the weight's starting to get a little bit more distributed. But Dakar is still, 10 kills solid, clearly leading the lobby. We just flipped sides, so are we going to see a different ball game here now? Is the attack coming through for the side of Mont? I was going to get dropped. Shy finds one, but Razzle, did they trade right there? Carrot gets Razzle?
Maybe. I just watched Razzle just watch the nade drop in front of his face, and then he just proned on it. I don't know if he thought that was going to make it take less damage or something else, but bomb goes down. 3 players left to try to guard this bomb site. Wait, it's Crash EU planting, right? Or Extreme EU?
No,
Mont planted.
Yeah,
okay.
Mont, we switched sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
The different numbers are just throwing me off.
Yeah, and chat, keep in mind you do have to win by 2. So if it comes down to a 6-6, that round 7 victory is not going to be enough to close things out. Could be potential for a really long search and destroy here, and we'll have to see. It was a very strong offensive round for the side of Mont there. Obviously got some potential. You can see they're pushing up aggressively towards B once again. Could be looking for an early bomb plant here. Parasite does rotate right into Tay, who finds a 2-piece. Shirley takes down Daytel as well. We finally get one coming out of Dakar, taking down Shirley. Sticky gets the refrag there. Russell now on the run. He's got multiple players collapsing on him. It's a 1v3, and Tay sees enough to take him down. 6 kills on board for Tay. And Tay definitely in this matchup at least proving to be a pretty solid member of Extreme EU. Came through top frag with early kills out of the gate in the hard point, and is now looking to do the same in the search and destroy. And he's ahead of multiple players on the side of Mont right now.
You see, I'm digging this. Look, first round of the attack, B-side push doesn't get answered properly, right? Mont double down for a second time because, hey, you know, we can get away with it. Wrong. 2 rounds in a row, they've been read like a book, and they've been shut the freak down. They didn't have a chance last and the prior one before that. Just a good read from the side of Extreme EU, and right now they're playing it just as smartly. They're going to send 3 over to B. Mont finally realizing they can't get away with what they were once getting away with the first round on the attack. And now it's time for them to slow things down and come to a little bit more of an understanding. Hey, we got to play a little bit more passive. We got to play for these picks early on. And there you go, 2 for 1. As you can see, the push over towards the A site. As we got Kara holding the B building down, or A building down, it is going to get trades in. Kara's super weak, is going to be able to put back. And now we got a 2-3 and a big rotation. Kara able to play their life could be massive here because that would have been a 1v3. Certainly not doable. 2v3. Bombs played it. Highly unlikely, but we'll see how it pans out. Sticky first blood push in. Parasites drop. Now it's all on Kara.
Once again, the utility usage, saving that smoke for the end, makes this a little bit more manageable. You isolate the players, but doesn't hit the shot onto Dakar. And actually, Kara swapping out the Koshka for the GKS, which is a gun that got a big buff. We haven't seen it used a whole lot, but I think as we progress, might see it a little bit more, especially as it is one of those high skill gap weapons where if you're extremely accurate, the time to kill is crazy fast. Tied up, 5-5, looking like we could be on our way to an overtime. We'll have to see which team takes the edge right here, but they have been extremely evenly matched the entire way throughout, and really Dakar carrying the entire way. Oh, Shuri needed to get that kill. Wide open, opponent had no idea, but it gets dropped, and that's gonna leave Kara all alone. Dead.
Oh, and gets immediately fragged out by Razzle. Again, we could potentially be seeing an overtime possibility here if we have another round go in favor of the side of Extreme EU. However, if we do have Mont close this round out, they would have that lock in on the 2-round lead. And they could potentially walk away with the 2-0 victory over their opponents here to keep their chances alive in the losers bracket.
Yeah, we'll see how it pans out now. Things slow. Here, as you can see, he started to play. Crash, able to find those first bloods. Massive early on, but Razzle just not missing. Kara drops Crash, finding a second. Looking for some redemption, looking for that overtime. Crash, 9 kills on board, 2 already this round. And with Razzle slow peek in the mid side of this lane, they might be looking for an A-side push, but I mean, they still haven't made a commitment. 3 for 1 actually coming through, as you can see. Carr looking to clear the path. He's been successful finding those gunnies. That's going to be 15 Shuri right here. You see the laser right in front of him. So the info's there. The bomb's going to go down nonetheless. And it's going to put a lot of pressure here for Extreme to perform now as the clock going to be reduced. 42 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Carr! An absolute cannon with that banana mag.
Oh, right now Sticky is all alone against these 2 remaining players. Gotta win it if they're going to keep their hopes alive for stage 3. But they are shut down just like that. 2-0 win for Mont. They keep their hopes alive, and that is going to be the end of the road for Extreme EU.
All right, well, big round for Mont there. They had a great hard point and then came through with a solid search and destroy performance as well. Definitely got to say, I'm unsure on the side of Extreme. Obviously, for stage 3 here, we still have players playing on iPads, correct?
Yes.
Correct, am I understanding?
Yep.
So I'm unsure if this is like an iPad team, but if they're not, this is a team that I would like to see come back, or at least some of the players maybe come back to future seasons of, maybe jump into some EU qualifiers, guys. Because, Tay put up a great performance in the hard point. Sticky had a great performance in the search and destroy. Kara was hitting some absolutely nasty snipes. So even if as a team you're not all on phone, if any of you are, I mean, This is a great opportunity, and this is one of the biggest reasons why I'm glad we get this opportunity to cast some of the games for the EU Stage 3, right? This is an opportunity for some of these players to get seen, and that's not something that they always get. And not only do they get that chance to be viewed, but they've also got themselves a great opportunity for VOD reviews to help themselves practice for the future.
Oh, yep. That is end of the road there for Extreme. Nonetheless, it was an admirable fight there to the end. The search and destroy starting a lot closer than the Hardpoint. Hardpoint got a bit spicy at moments, but as Bobby mentioned it, you know, you get some of these teams in here who don't necessarily have the structure, don't necessarily have the practice, don't necessarily know when to make those rotations and what kind of holes they need to make. They're heavily reliant upon those gunfights and the gun skill. Obviously, the gun skill can only take so far in a team, esport like this. You've really got to be collective, and you saw that kind of prevail in the search and destroy as the game progressed as well. I mean, you can only win so many gunfights. You're playing aggressive, putting yourself out there in the open. Obviously, not the best decisions towards the end, but nonetheless, it is going to be moving on now. As I was taking a look at the post-action and everything, it was a solid affair, pretty much a Dakar show for the most part. Finally, the team started to collect themselves towards the end as well. As going to be moving on, and they are going to be facing off against Among Us or Spear.
Is Among Us still alive?
I think we finished that with a record time.
Did you say Among Us was still alive? That was the team that got nuked?
Yeah, they beat Catalyst apparently, and they're facing off against Sphere. So
would not have guessed that.
Yeah. Interesting or not? I mean, I don't know if that series is going to be worth watching, or if we want to move over to somewhere else in the bracket after this.
840. So the next is going to be round 3 of the losers bracket before we get.
Oh, dang! Nova and Animus. Not for. Wasn't it set for 10 a.m. before?
11. No.
It wasn't.
Oh, hold on. We're literally like 2.5 hours in between this series.
Yeah. Is that all right? Oh my gosh, that's a long wait.
I mean, I don't know if we can. Yeah.
I might end my stream for a little bit.
I know, right? Hey.
Right, I could use a.
Go take a nap. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah, because it says the next round. Hours. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. The next round of losers bracket is 10:30 a.m. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not even worth jumping in because at 11, we've got the winners round 3, which is at 10 Central or 11 Eastern.
I mean, our last round for today isn't until 3 p.m. Eastern.
I think this round 3 is a potential misclick. I think that should have been an 8:30 or 9:30 Eastern or 10:30 Eastern. No, 9:30 Eastern. My fault.
Defend the objective.
I mean, there's 2.5 hours between round 3 and round 4 of the losers bracket as well. I mean, that's.
Yeah, but then you've also got to factor in on the, that round 4 is the loser of the winners bracket.
Oh, you know what? That is a fair point. That is a fair point.
Yeah. This one should have been pushed up a little bit, potentially, and we might actually be able to just jump right into it. Verdexito! Extreme literally trolling me in the Discord, by the way. He's like, yeah, chat's wondering where the players at. Like 30 minutes into the match already. Bro. And I fell for it, of course.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
All right, chat, what do you think? Keep stream up, just snap on stream for you guys to enjoy, or cheer me out. We get a karaoke session from Day. He owes us one.
I know chat a lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah.
What time is it? 8:43.
8:43, and the next round is at 10:30. There's a possibility if Sphere and Mont wanted to play and not scrim for 2 hours, that round might start early because I know the admins had mentioned earlier that they don't have to wait for the time if everybody's ready and the broadcasters are ready.
Okay.
So I don't know. We'll have to wait for the chat room for that to be opened up and see what their plan is, because obviously earlier we saw several teams taking that opportunity in the downtime to get scrims in to keep practicing. So there is a possibility that that could be the case. I'm sure teams also want to take breaks and
yeah,
get their bathroom breaks, get some lunch, etc. So huge shock there.
Yeah. And meanwhile, over here, surviving off a banana. No, let's get these games going. All right.
I can't believe you turned your camera off for that. That was your claim to fame.
That was gold. That was my claim to fame. Yeah, I kind of ruined that one. You know what, chat? I owe you one banana eating.
All right.
Just as long as Bobby doesn't do a reaction video to it.
No promises. COD mobile caster eats banana live on stream.
Poggers.
That might not be YouTube content, and that's where I'm just gonna leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's 1030 EST to CST? What is that conversion?
I would just say,
or CET. Wait.
I would just say that's an hour and 45 minutes from now.
Oh no, he's wondering what the time is.
Yeah.
It's 6 hours ahead, so 4 p.m. 4:30. 11, 12.
Okay, they're gonna take the time. Okay.
All right, so what's the plan, guys? Are we gonna reconvene in an hour and 45 minutes?
I'm definitely not gonna keep streaming. If either of you are gonna keep streaming, I can raid you and come back. I'll probably come back at 11 because I don't think we would watch like one game of a loser's bracket and then go straight to Animus versus Nova. So that was my thought.
I think that's a good idea.
All right, yeah, they're gonna go eat right now.
Okay, so 2-hour break. Get back for Animus and Nova.
Yep, sounds good to me.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'll see you guys then.
All right, see you later.
Adios. All right, chat. We'll see who I'm following that is live right now.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
We'll raid Jimbo. I don't know. I don't think he's allowed to stream his POV, but maybe he's streaming his POV. I don't know. Maybe he's just streaming in between all the games. We'll be back in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys get your notifications turned on, and I'll see you guys live for Animus versus Nova. It'll be fun.